It's 2013, so join us and celebrate with brand new products all day on the Jewellery Maker Day Show.
Happy New Year! Yes, it's the new year here on Jewellery Maker with me, Vicki. It is an absolute privilege to have your company to celebrate 2013. Woo, yeah! It's going to be a very, very, very good year here at Jewellery Maker. I already know the buzz in the production office means that this is going to be the best year yet. And we start the new year as only we knew how. New year, new product. Yes, we're talking about pieces that you may never have ever seen before from us. We're talking about new talents, new skills. Adversity is quite simply out the window. We're talking diversity for your jewellery making. We're quite simply talking about taking what we can offer you and you running like Usain Bolt with it. We have got some amazing deals today. Just to let you know, and I'm sure you already know because I've had so many people asking me about it, Kumihimo is back! Yes! If you don't know what it is, check this out. This amazing braiding technique can be yours. Just check it out. I mean, it's just incredible quality jewelry finish. This amazing braiding technique called Kumihimo is absolute hot stuff here at Jewellery Maker. The simple fact is that we put this to wear about 3-4 weeks ago, sold out pretty much instantly, and I'm not exaggerating, pretty much instantly sold out, and now it's back. Whew. How many people have I had texting, emailing, and literally plaguing me about Kumihimo? The answer is lots, and all of those people need to be watching today. It's coming your way. It is the Kumihimo beginner's kit that we are going to offer you today. And we have one of our Kumihimo experts. In fact, the lady who inspired us at the very, very beginning to get this in at Jewellery Maker. It's the gorgeous Debbie Bulford. Hello there, lady.
Hello, hello. How are you?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too.
We forgot to even like do the kisses and everything this morning. We got straight into it this morning when we walked in. We were like, oh my goodness, it's very exciting because it is an exciting show.
It is. And can I just say, Linda, if you're watching, I hope you get better soon.
I know. So the lovely Linda was meant to be in today. Bless Debbie, she's standing in for Linda. You've been to see Linda just to pick up the kits that obviously Linda's actually made. And you said she is very, 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 very poorly, isn't she?
She is, poor thing.
To all of us out there who know that positive vibes make a big difference, let's send our positive vibes to Linda right now. Ready?
Yep.
Go.
Right.
Done. Lovely. Happy New Year to you all. And I tell you what, shall I show you and just prove to you why this is a show that you can't not watch? Shall I just tell you one thing? That I'm about to start our first show of 2013 with emerald. Tom, Tom nearly spat out his coffee there, did our Tom? He did, he literally just went like, what have you just said? We are starting. My director Claire's just gone, Vix, are you sure is that an early bird? Are we really allowed to do an early bird as an emerald? Yes, yes, yes. Pick up oh, it feels a little bit bare, the early bird now. Oh, I feel like he needs to be more, I feel like we need to dress him. Do you know what I mean? Do you know that it's Dress Your Pet Day in the middle of January? So we'll have to make dress the early bird on that day, just so that we know that obviously this is our pet. And see, don't give me any kind of actual real life pet because I'm sure I'd be very, very bad at looking after it. I can look after some kind of drawing of a pet. The early bird, who is looking a little bit naked in comparison to his little scarf, etc. I'm going to say an early bird that is going to quite simply blow your mind on what the show is all about today. Emerald. Oh, Jack. Oh, Jack. Oh, my goodness me. Jack just dropped his earpiece compartmenty thing, and all of that made me jump. Early bird. I think it made Jack jump as well. Early bird emerald. I know it's quite surprising that we're doing early birds as emerald, but we're doing it double strand. I mean, I'm not even bringing you a single strand. I'm bringing you a double strand of emerald this morning. See that number? Dial it straight away. 0800 644 655 is the number to dial. Once you've dialed that number, you need to just stay on those lines and expect cues, and a few more cues, because I simply have never done anything like this before, and I genuinely can't believe that even in the next year we'll be able to deliver offers like this on a regular basis, even with all of our buying power. And of course, we're buying left, right and centre, because that's what you've asked from us. More incredible gemstones, more amazing opportunities. It is official. This is the start of a brand new year, and we therefore bring you New Yearific offers. New Yearific offers.
Very good. I like that.
I like this. Emerald nuggets. Not synthetics, not the pretendy stuff you can buy elsewhere, but the real deal. Do you want May's birthstone? Do you want to get into that springtime mode? This is the gemstone of choice for you then. An amazing 140 carats of emerald sitting into a double strand. Yes, double strand. And guess what? As the first piece that I offer you of 2013, we offer emerald for £4.95. Seriously.
Wow, that's fabulous.
Oh yeah. It's a double bolt. Do the double bolt. Oh yeah. £4. Come on, £4.95, less than £5. Can I just say, considering Tom is so ill, considering Tom is so poorly, he was so excited at £4.95. He even danced for us. He even did the Usain Bolt double. It's a double. Oh yeah. All right then. £4.95. That's it. He's spent for the rest of the day now. £4.95 for emerald, flying out the door. Good morning and Happy New Year is what we say to you. 2013, the most amazing year of Jewellery Maker yet. That's our plan. That's how we begin an amazing deal of deals. And I promise you, this is just the start of an incredible show. This is just the beginning of I've got rainbow moonstone coming your way that you've never seen before. I have got sky blue, in fact, pardon me, Swiss blue topaz coming your way today. I have got in fact, the most incredible strand of heart-shaped fluorite I have ever seen. In fact, for me, it's the one that I picked up first, wasn't it, Deb? Literally, the first one I picked up. Can I show you that quickly? I love this strand. Absolutely beautiful. It's coming your way later on. The emerald nuggets are £4.95. The fluorite is coming up later on in the show. I just needed to give you a bit of a sneaky peek of that one. It's top quality fluorite. The colours are exceptional. I mean, part of me's thinking I'm just going like maybe a charm bracelet, a nice heart charm bracelet, just like nice rattly, jingly jangly finish. £4.95. Have you bought it yet? Because if you haven't, why not? I have just brought you emerald for £4.95. I've just got you one of the top 4 gemstones on the planet for less than a £5. I have just brought you a double strand of emerald, not synthetics, genuine emerald for £4.95. If you haven't dialed yet, the simple fact is that I don't think I could do much more for you to give you the chance to own emerald. 495. 0800 644 655. Join us on the web at www.jewellerymaker.com. You've got to be quick today because we are literally filling the show with amazing offers. Simple opportunities that you cannot afford to miss out on. Emerald for less than a fiver. I know there'll be a lot of people quite bleary-eyed this morning, celebrating and watching the fireworks and all that. If you're bleary-eyed, I tell you what, we are your wake-up call, that's for sure. And it's time to challenge Debbie. And boy, will we challenge her today. Because you see, the thing is that we do some amazing challenges when you're...
You do?
I think that... Look at the face. Look at the face. She's like, go on then, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Well, 2013...
Yes.
It's a new year.
Yes.
Therefore, we're expecting new, exciting
Designs.
feature jewellery. Therefore... we bring this. Hang on. Hang on. I need to do this. Watch this. Just. Ooh. Crikey on a bikey. We are talking nigh on 1,000, and bang on, in fact, 1,000 carats, exactly 1,000 carats. You're sitting in this design. Wow, 1,000 carats of genuine gemstones. You've got here a combination of your feature size rice bead nuggets. I mean, look at those beauties. Stunning, unique, individual gemstones. Everyone has its own. That's gorgeous, isn't it? Look at that one. Isn't that pretty? From one it looks simple black and then you turn it around and look at that. An amazing, I mean, that's Mother Nature. That's the formation of Mother Nature. I mean, this would be a beautiful, beautiful addition to something like, you know, a Debbie tassel. You know, if you were going to get that lovely little cascading design and use that as the feature pinnacle to cast the cascade the gems thrown down from. Beautiful individuality from every one of these. Black agate with the quartz faceted rice beads. They're 40 by 50. They are whoppers. 40 by 15. We're not talking about, you know, your small feature pendants. We're talking bold statement pieces, perhaps using as one look across the wrist to then create maybe even a Kumihimo bracelet around it, and that's your statement piece. Or perhaps you got some wire yesterday on our New Year's Eve show and you're ready to start wire wrapping. Well, that would be a great bonus as well, wouldn't it? These are just one of the feature strands that we're going to give to Debbie as part of our challenge and offer you in this amazing sophisticated shapes bundle. That's strand 1. Strand 2 sticks with that lovely intricate and also dynamic pattern and print of the stripe. You've got here these lovely individual gemstones of gorgeous stripe agate coins. They are 12mm, and actually 12mm you would normally think is quite large, but against the size of those rice beads, they're looking almost small, aren't they? You've got the, I mean, just look at that one. Almost like, you know, a total unique feature to every single stone. Absolutely fantastic gemstone to work with because it'll add that unique quality to your jewellery, almost like just work of art, thanks to the gemstones that we've put together here. I mean, the final strand, I think, for me, is probably the feature strand. Because of the colour, the shade of these blues are just exquisite. And I mean, I've got some topaz coming up and I will show you it against, because when you see these blues, they are ocean or sky blues. They have this lovely soft palette of tone that just works so beautifully against the black backdrop of the agate. So it's your blue quartz with then that black backdrop. These are faceted 12mm rounds. I just want to show you the topaz, because if I put the topaz in this, I mean, that is just stunning. I mean, that is such a bit, I know, so I just look at that strand. It's coming up later on in the show, just to let you know, I have got this incredible strand coming up, brand new, never been seen before, coming up on today's show, your faceted rondelles of Swiss blue topaz. Not yet though, not yet. They are, actually, put it against those blues of that black and blue agate. It's just exquisite. This is a big feature 3-strand offer. It is over 1,000 carats that we're delivering on this New Year's Day. How can it be New Year already? That's scary, isn't it? I know. Celebrations that we have had, and we are going to keep on celebrating here at Jewellery Maker by giving you your sophisticated shapes, a feature of 3 strands of statement gemstone for Were you thinking what I was thinking? Because when you saw $14.95, did you think what I was thinking? I was going, hang on a minute, that one strand, that could be $14.95. That's over 500 carats in one strand. 40, that's a fiver. I cannot, there is no way I could give you that chance to own a strand of this distinction for £4. No. £4.90 something, less than a fiver. Less than a fiver for that strand, no way. Oh my goodness me, this is just the beginning of our New Year's Day show, and what a way to start. £14.95, less than £5 a strand. I mean, there is not a chance that we could commit, even with all of our buying power, to say to you that every day of the week we could deliver this grade of gemstones, this calibre and this carat weight for less than a fiver a strand. No way. Not on your... We'd be out of business. I mean, we've got buying power, but we've got to appreciate that we are a business. And I have to say to you, even with business sense like we have, and we're talking about small margins we work on, very small margins, that's why you buy from us. All I'll say to you is even on our margins, we can't do strands of that quality for less than a fiver on a day-to-day basis. This is New Year pricing on New Year's Day, but outside of today, I would never guarantee that price tag. I mean, I'd love to, but I simply can't. I just got to tell you, you're getting 1,000 carats here of genuine gemstones for $14.95. I mean, impact pendants, beautiful coins, stunning shades of blues and blacks in that one fit. I mean, that is absolutely, I mean, that almost feels like we're still a little bit tipsy from, you know, the Bucks Fizz of yesterday. You know what I mean? Because you look at that and you just go, really? Do we really? Can we really do that? Well, we can and we have, and all you've got to do is make the most of it. $14.95. Happy New Year! That's what we say to you all. Happy New Year, and the way we celebrate our New Year is by giving you brand new deals, brand new opportunities. And what an impact of gemstone strands that you've got here. Your sophisticated shapes bundle. I gotta reiterate, and I know I've already said it, but I gotta say it again. It's less than a fiver a strand. Less than a fiver a strand. You can't buy synthetics for that kind of price. It's incredible. Debs, what do you reckon? What are you thinking?
Well, you know, I went straight to it when I looked at it this morning because...
What are you doing there? I'm intrigued.
I'm just undoing some of the cord, that's all.
You've already started,
I've already got hold of it. Sorry.
Is that just a little bit of cheating on New Year's Day? Is that the way to start the beginning of a new year? By cheating? Is it, Debbie? Is it? Now I'm going to give you time to think. That exactly, Debbie. Thank you. What do you reckon? What are you thinking? What's your thought process?
Well, I like these because they're not too big.
Yeah, they're big, but they're not.
They're big, but then they're not too big to put actually in a necklace with 2 or 3. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Some of them can be too big and they're okay to wire wrap or as a pendant or something, but these are stunning. But then again, this is what caught my eye. These,
love the colour.
So I've said this so many times. It's so rare you get a blue, and these would look stunning with, you know, your normal denims and that sort of colour. But I love that. It's such an unusual colour.
One of the things I was thinking is that as the show progresses, we have got several, probably at least 2 or 3 strands that would be very complementary to this one.
Absolutely, we have.
You know, I've shown the topaz already, but we've got other gemstones as well that I shan't mention, but I'll just say would go very, very nicely with this strand. And so really, in principle, this really is something that once you've bought, you'll have plenty of opportunity to add to your order and really make an impact to your stash. I mean, and the thing is with strands like this, they go so nicely together, but actually for so many people with stash of other gemstones, there's so much more potential, isn't there? Because you draw in one other colour and you might actually, I mean, I'm looking at that one, just that one piece there, and I'm going, oh, a nice smoky quartz. You know, if you had a nice rich smoky quartz against that lovely chocolatey tone, you know.
See, I look at these in a different way. I look at them and think what gems will go with them, but I also think, I look at them and think of the fashions. I mean, this, going back to the one with the blues in, I mean, that would be superb in the summer with your black linens, white linens.
Nice.
You know,
I'm a linen
pair
girl.
of jeans and a white linen shirt.
Nice.
And that would look stunning, but it still look nice with a black dress.
Yeah.
You know, it can go all the way through the year,
I
I
agree.
think. And the others, well, they're just staples, aren't they? They're just stunning. They go with anything.
I'm also looking at that colour and going, our boutique collection today that Linda made up.
Oh, Linda's made,
You might have noticed
jewellery.
I've got this necklace on. Well, this is one of Linda's necklaces. And I don't know about you, but I think it's absolutely incredible. It's absolutely amazing. It's got that real, like, kind of striking, quite contemporary feel about it. But it's with pearls. But if I just show you how nicely these blues go with.
Yeah.
I mean, that is such a complementary colour combination, isn't it? Where you've got those lighter sky blues. And I mean, blues are never going to go out of fashion. I mean, one of the biggest things that you've got to know is that year on year, there are certain colours that'll never hit out of fashion. I mean, I will just show you. Am I allowed to show? Oh, I'm going to show it anyway. I'm not even going to ask the question. I'll just do it these days. Hey, caution to the wind. And I'm just going to show you. This is our boutique collection today, made up by Linda, our Pooly Linda. Made up by her. Now, if I just do that, you can see how instantly that's going to work. So if you get this, don't forget that one strand's less than a £5 anyway, less than £5. I mean, really going to add some depth and richness against that gorgeous bundle. This bundle is coming up later on. Look at that. Crikey, on a bikey, that's beautiful. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? Oh, yes, we love it. That's coming up later on. That is Linda's boutique collection. We shall move on, but don't forget that was 1,000 carats for less than £15. So if you want it, I'm not sure how much I've got left in stock, but it's first come, first served. Congratulations to you. Now then, we're moving straight on. Ooh. Now, if 1,000 carats wasn't enough for you, if 1,000 carats wasn't enough for you, shall we raise it? Shall we go even higher? I feel like Bruce Forsyth. Higher than 1,000, higher than 1,000, lower, lower, higher, higher. What do we say?
Higher!
Thank you, thank you. We could go higher than 1,000. Oh, poor Tom. Poor Tom, he just went like that.
A shame.
I know. Oh, Tom. I really think that I need to go and get him some lemsip or some kind of... Have you had a honey and lemon? Have you had some honey and lemon?
Honey and lemon.
You do like honey and lemon? You haven't had any yet? We've been this pooly and you haven't had honey and lemon? Oh, Tom. That's quite sad. See, the mother in me goes, now do I have time before I go home to go and get some honey and lemon for him? See, that's it, I'm like that. Do I have time? And I'm going, well, probably not. My sister-in-law has had her baby. Yay! Yes. It doesn't have a little baby girl, doesn't have a name yet. Little baby Brown doesn't have a name. I can say, came out yesterday at £4.13. So little baby Brown. Yeah, really excited. So not being funny, Tom, I would normally go to the shops for you and then come back to work, but I just want to get up the country to go and see my new niece. You don't mind, do you? Because I can't wait to see my little niece. So Massive love. I'm sure she's probably fast asleep. To Hannah, my sister-in-law, and of course to Mike, my brother-in-law, sending tons and tons of love right down. And I can't wait to meet my little niece. So all exciting in the Brown household at the moment. Little exciting bundles. And that's what it says. It could say actually new bundle for the new bundle of joy that we've got in our family this year. Take a look at what we've got for you, your new bundle for the new year. Perhaps you don't need to change the nappies and all of that. This is a different kind of bundle altogether. We're talking safari. Ooh, take a look at this. Absolutely beautiful. For those of you who are now about to text in to say any news about Fee, I do know that Scott is off today and he was meant to be in. Scott's her husband, who's a presenter on one of our sister channels. He went off yesterday afternoon. And so I don't know what's happening. We haven't heard anything, right? But I do know that Scott had to go back up the country yesterday afternoon. So fingers crossed, everybody sends you good vibes. We need more vibes sending for Fee. Ready? Vibes for Fee? Go. Good. Okay, we're all with the vibes today, aren't we? I think new year, new vibes, that's what it should be. New bundle is what I've got for you, your safari bundle. So we had 1,000 carats in the last bundle, but how about we tip the balance and we go 1,020 with this bundle. Ooh, take a look at this. A combination, look at those carnelians. Twisted oval carnelians, 12 by 8 millimeter. The warmth of carnelian, and I mean the range of tones that you get. Look at that. Dark red, burning oranges, citrus yellows, golden toned, all there. Absolutely exquisite quality gemstone. So you've got that strand there, a strand number uno. Then it just gets bigger and bigger, and actually it gets wow factor because it's your Botswana agate. Big seller, huge seller here, because the simple fact is Botswana agate has some of the most exquisite prints and patterns within it. Its unique banding is totally exceptional. What I love about strands like this is that every time you look at it, you're going to see something different. You're never going to get tired of it. You're never going to get bored of it. Look at that one. I mean, it's almost like a holographic kind of feel about it. You know, and it's got that movement, that real dynamic about it. Just stunning, stunning. I mean, almost you want to take that one and perhaps make it into just one centerpiece. A nice wire work ring. Some nice, maybe antique bronze wire, something like that. That would be an amazing ring, wouldn't it? Unique jewellery, that's what you're going to be creating with gemstones like that. It's a gorgeous banded Botswana agate. As I say, a big seller, because we all want to get jewellery that makes you know, feature gemstone designs. That's what you've got. Talking of feature gemstones, we're sticking with your Botswana agate, but this time we're going large. And I mean large, 30 by 15 millimeter. Ooh, corkers. Rice beads that you're looking at here, 30 by 15, faceted and central qualities echoed between those two strands, where you get the banding, you get the qualities of colours, where you get that russet tone against the warm honeys. You've got chocolates and caramels, creams, all mixed together in this dynamic range. And it is dynamic. I mean, that could be just it all by itself, couldn't it? But then add in the carnelian and another layer of texture is added to this 3-strand bundle. And I tell you what, if we've got 1,020 carats within a bundle, you would expect it to go a lot higher than what we're about to do. Brand new today, a huge deal. Hang on. $16.95. One of our biggest sellers, Botswana agate. No matter how many times we put it to air, it is always going to be a seller here at Jewellery Maker because of the qualities. Unique jewellery, that's what we all want to make. One of the nicest things about working with genuine gemstones instead of synthetics is because big synthetics are stamped out by a machine. They have that symmetry about them. They have that almost predictability about them. Well, with genuine gemstones, and certainly with something like Botswana agate, because they are so unique, they are so different. You never know what you're going to get with your strand. Of course, I'm showing you these strands, but your strand you'll get home will be totally different. You'll have your own unique banding, your own unique patterns and prints. That's what makes your jewellery making so exciting. And I know for a lot of people, when I've been reading the journeys for the competition that we launched, and I will be announcing the winner today, the My Journey competition will be announced today. One of the nice things about reading is that a lot of people said working with genuine gemstones has inspired them because the beauty of the gemstones almost led them somewhere where they weren't expecting to go.
I think many people have this image of gemstones as being very expensive and exclusive, and there's no way I could ever use them, because I never used gemstones till I started working here.
Did you not?
No, I didn't actually.
I didn't know that.
Because I really thought they were too expensive. But then when you start to look at them, jewellery maker prices, you start to look at them and think, okay, you've got to appreciate the fact they are gemstones, but they are within reach of you. So you must try, you know, and once you wear them, because they go to the heat of your body, and they just feel different. They feel so different.
And I think
you feel special as well, I think.
One of the things is that like prices like this, $16.95. I mean, it really is a case of, you know, if you went to a bead shop with the synthetics, and as I say, for me they're beautiful, but they're very predictable. There's no unique formulation. No. You know, one thing you've got to remember is that just like your fingerprint, no two fingerprints are the same. And the simple fact is no two gemstone is the same. That's Mother Nature. No machine will ever give you Mother Nature's natural creations.
You have to remember as well that once things get over, I would say 2 centimetres in length, normally bead shops will then break them up and sell them as pendants. Yeah. So you have to pay for every individual stone then, and that's when it gets expensive.
Yes.
And you forget that is a strand there. That is something that you go to a bead shop and have to pick out every individual one of those and put them in your pot and pay for.
Yes.
Whereas that's a whole strand. I mean, that if you mix that with copper or rose gold, it would look absolutely wonderful. Very, very elegant and exclusive.
How about this though? Take that and add amber.
Oh, amber is one of my ultimate favourite. I just love amber. Oh, have we got... Oh, that's gorgeous.
I know. Happy New Year. Man, I love amber. I love it. See, I'm somebody who really responds to colour. I wear black, and yet I really am responsive to colour. And that's something in me. I have no idea why I wear black, and my family go crazy with this because actually I'm a really responsive person. When I say that colour, I go, oh, energy, life, woo! I really love. That's what amber does to me. It makes me go, woo, because you know that this is an organic gemstone. This is literally, if you're gonna say Mother Nature, that is Mother Nature. It is an organic, a bit like a pearl. Totally organic. Quite simply, history is sitting there. Millions of years old, amber can be. Millions. I mean, probably the oldest gemstone is zircon, but actually, sitting alongside it, amber is, I know that they once found a piece of amber, and now let's get this right. Zircon is, hang on a minute, 4.5 billion years old, and I think amber's something like 4.2 billion years old because it rewrote history. Amber was the oldest, and then they found zircon and it rewrote history, but that is over 4 million. It's just crazy.
I know. My husband wanted to buy me an amber pendant for Christmas. We saw in a shop, and it was absolutely beautiful, I have to say, very pale amber, and it was lovely, but it was, you know, touching 3 figures, and it wasn't a very big pendant, and I went, no. I'll wait a little while and see if we've got the on Jewellery Maker.
Just Jewellery Maker and our sister channel, Gems TV. Please, Debs, just come to me and I'll find something.
It wasn't clear at all. It had lots of...
But actually in amber you don't want that clarity.
No, you don't.
Because with amber, the actual textures of it are the tree resin and actually perhaps fossilised, you know, little, you know, it's incredible. It's incredible. Okay, that's coming your way. I'm so excited. I could just talk about that amber like forever. I really could. You don't understand how much I love amber. It's the first time I've ever presented it on Jewellery Maker. I've never presented amber on Jewellery Maker. We've had, I think, once before. And when I saw it on air, I was like, why am I not there? Why am I not? I'm at home. Okay, congratulations, you got that bundle. If you've got that one, you'll get the amber. Fact. Just going to show you this strand. You haven't seen it before. It's brand new. I'm just going to put that against it as well. What do you think? What do you think about that one against it? Firegate. Oh, that works now, doesn't it? That really does work. The Firegate, brand new to air. As I say, brand new year, brand new gemstone strands we've got for you today. We're going out and out new. Kumihimo coming up later on in the show, the brand new relaunch of our amazing braiding kit that we can offer you at rock bottom pricing. I can't remember what box that goes in, so I'll just do that. Right, that's good. Oh my goodness. Oh, there. When are these coming up? All right, coming up a little bit later on as well. I mean, just so you know what kind of show we've got lined up for you. That's stunning. Man, look at those carved flowers. They are perfect. And with some of the seed beads we've got in a kit today, use those carved flowers and the seed beads. That is gonna look amazing. Okay, it's coming your way. Coming your way, not yet. What shall we do? Where shall we go? What do you fancy? Shall we go here? Shall we go hot pinks and blacks? Go on then, let's do it, let's do it. Brand new strand that we've got for you. As I say, you're tuning into brand new opportunities within our show today. Just take a look at these. Wow. Wow. Isn't it? That's a showstopper and a half. Goodness me. Now you have got here your fuchsia and black agate quartz cuboids. You've got these, see, I called them bi-pyramids the other day because that's really what they are. And then we got told that they're actually not classified as bi-pyramids because that's not a word, and they're called octahedrons. New word that I learnt, octahedrons. Now these are not quite symmetrical octahedrons. I think these are asymmetrical octahedrons, if there's such a thing exists. You can see what I mean though, yeah? Two pyramids together. Lovely. Absolutely gorgeous qualities. Hot pinks with then those gorgeous rich blacks. That's a beauty. That is an absolute beauty. You've got 22 by 28 millimeter, 500 carats. 500 carats. An amazing combination. Now, how many of these are you getting in a strand? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 on average. 15 on average. So if we're going to say 15, what price? Come on, let's just find out the price, and then let's work out how much we're talking per gemstone. An amazing fuchsia and black agate. £50. Just over 50 pence. Just over 50 pence. Just over. And you know, Debbie, when you were saying you're going to your local bead shop and you're buying single pendants, they're around about 50 to a pound, just the single pendants, aren't they?
Absolutely.
Easy.
Yes.
And they're not genuine gemstones.
No.
You're talking genuine gemstones, and here we are, just over 50 pence for each one of these magnificent, breathtakingly unique stones. Stunning bi-pyramid, octahedron, you call it what you want. All I know is it is going to create some unique looking jewellery, some really exciting contemporary feel, because of course these rise and falls just give that edge. Rather than getting the softer finish, you've got that real edge to your jewellery, but still with the smoothness. I mean, wearability is essential, isn't it? But you've got that smooth wear, but you've got that real sense of rise and fall and lustre. Of course, because it's so intense, the black, you've got such an impact of surface reaction of light to each one of those triangular faces. But then from that, it seems like, you know, the colour of the pinks becomes even more illuminating. Just beautiful, just gorgeous. I mean, that's an amazing look. £7.95, a brand new strand, Again, yes, I'm going to say it for a lot of today. I'm just going to be going, oh, brand new, because that's what the show is. Oh, by the way, did you know that this is brand new? £7.95. We're talking just over 50 pence an individual pendant. Again, the phone lines are busy today, and rightly so. We have got deals and more deals coming your way. 0800 644 655 is the number to dial. www.jewellerymaker.com. £7.95 is all you're paying. Of course, make one purchase from us today and you can add as many times as you like. It is one P&P for the whole day. And one of the biggest things that I'll say to you today is that just like yesterday, I can pretty much guarantee you will be buying from us today. I mean, I don't want to be too blasé about it, but I will say I know what we've got in store. I mean, from the amber to the topaz, I've got apatite, I've got those fluorite hearts, I've got the Kumihimo, and I mean that Kumihimo, I know I've got at least 150 people waiting to buy that in a second, because I think we literally we probably had about 100 people holding on the lines for the last time that we put Kumihimo who didn't get it. So I know that there's got to be at least 100 people who are waiting to buy it now who missed out before. I'm not missing out again. I'm going to be first on those lines. So I already know that you're probably going to buy that. So if you are, you may as well start adding to your order early. 0800 644 655. Now Kumihimo is an amazing braiding technique. Let me just quickly show you the results on this beautiful neckline piece. It's incredible, isn't it? It really is absolutely incredible. An amazing traditional finish. I mean, it's got a really amazing history about it. And actually what the nice thing is that the history feels like it's really transcending through every generation, because that's the kind of piece I'd happily wear, and I'm sure that make it in a different colour formation, and my daughter would love to wear it. And I think it's one of those designs and one of those techniques that you're just going to get lots of use out of. And once you get into it, when I was watching Lucy do it last time when we launched it, it looked like really therapeutic, because you're starting to see the results and it starts to form, and it's just exquisite. So that's to look forward to. Debbie will be leading you through that later on in the show. But in the meantime, do you mind if I have a quick drink? I was talking quite a lot yesterday. Thank you, sorry. We are going to go on to our first kit, and it's called Down by the River. That sounds rather nice, doesn't it? Do you know that apparently the first 2 weeks of January we may well not have any rain? I know. You know when somebody says something and you go, really? Really? Are you just trying to make me feel good about the new year, and actually tomorrow it's just going to hammer it down? Is that really what's going to happen? Apparently, fingers crossed. It was raining last night though, wasn't it? So maybe that was it. Maybe that was like 2012 rain, and now it's 2013. It's going to be good. No rain. I certainly hope so for a lot of people. I know there's a lot of people who've gone, please, no more rain. How about we go down by the river though? Let's go down by the river and let's go. Gosh, you're getting loads with this kit. Heck, I didn't realise you were getting quite so much. Blimey. Okay. Whew. Bring it on. You're getting some serious gemstones. Garnet? Garnet? Oh my goodness me, look at this garnet. Crikey, on a bikey. You really have got an amazing quality of garnet here. The darkness and richness, and yet then a sudden hit of lightness and freshness that really runs through this strand is exquisite. I mean, you've got a bottle of red wine that's just about to be poured, and as it's poured, the light hits through the liquid and you just get this split of claret tones, those gorgeous reds and pinks. You've got here your drop style nuggets, 7x5 to 14x10. They are big garnets. Look at the size of that one. I mean, that is a serious gemstone. Normally with our garnets, you're probably talking about half that size, but here we are. That is a significant strand. That's got to be one heck of a deal that we're about to bring to you if we're putting a strand like this. Of course, January's birthstone, so really nice to have a January's birthstone in a kit for the first day of January now, isn't it? Celebrating in style that we're in the new year by giving you brand new deals. Some of these pieces within these kits today you will never have seen before. Brand new. Garnet of this caliber and prehnite. Garnet and prehnite. Now I went and worked on our sister channel, Gems TV, yesterday evening to celebrate the new year, and when I was there, I handed over, and as I was handing over to our next presenter, which was Emma, she was talking and she had a feature necklace, and one of their big deals, one of their big sellers was what? Prehnite. And I was just going, how much? Oh my goodness me, it was a great deal. I'm not going to question it. Was a really good deal. But I tell you now, you are getting one heck of a deal when you're making jewellery from us with this gemstone. Because if you were buying it elsewhere, even on our sister channel, I don't think it's anywhere near the price that we would be expecting to command over on our sister channel for this gemstone. This gemstone is really sought after on all channels. Please do understand, when we're doing a kit like this is not an everyday gemstone that can, you know, just... It is a must-have for many a gem collector. Prehnite. We certainly don't have a lot of it in our vaults, that's for sure. Wish we had more, but we don't. So when we do have it, and certainly in the larger nuggets, because these are some of our largest nuggets, these are 30 by 5 to 22 by 10 millimeter. Make the most of it while we've got it. Big gemstones coming your way again. Can I just say, we're over 1,000 carats again on this kit. I know, it feels like we've got almost a theme running through the show. I mean, literally, we're bigging it up. So we were at 1,000 the first 3 strands, and now we said 1,020 for the second bundle of strands. This one is now 1,140. Oh my goodness me, 1,140 carats. Oh my giddy aunt. Look at that, multicoloured agate, faceted rounds. Lovely, lovely, dark, intense, rich, bold colours. 14 millimetre, stunning, stunning, intense colours. You've got there those really, I feel like they're, I can't think of, the best way to describe it is intense. That's the best way to describe it, because the saturation of colour, they are strong colours, but they're not in your face colours. You know, they've got that subtle, but I can't really call them subtle at the size of 14 millimetre. Beautiful, beautiful range as well. You know, very unique qualities of colour coming through in this strand. You've got your garnet. Please don't underestimate that strand of garnet. For many, many of our gem lovers out there, many of our jewellery makers who sell their jewellery, that garnet strand will be a big hit, and I mean huge hit. January's birthstone, anybody who's ready to do their fairs or, you know, any of that kind of stuff, you want to get this type of gemstone into your collection, but you want it in size, then you get a strand like this. You get this incredible combination. Over 1,140 carats coming into 3 strands of genuine gemstones. Prehnite with its phenomenal glow, its almost phosphorescent qualities, garnet with its intense, rich claret reds, multicoloured agate, and that's not where we're stopping, because you're getting connectors. Oh yes, we're giving you connectors. You have these beautiful black agate connectors, which will really add an extra layer and level to your jewellery making. You've got some organza ribbon, giving you that power of colour coming through with some hot reds. Then you've also got, of course, if we're going to do the ribbon, we give you the extenders, so you get the finishings, the ends, obstacle clasp with extenders. You get 4 of those. Then you're also getting gold plated copper findings, 100 pieces in total. That's a metre of chain. That's your toggle clasps, your eye pins, your head pins, your shepherd. your chandeliers, your crimp beads, your jump rings, all of that in one bundle. You're also getting beading threads. Look at this, and double lots of beading thread, double lots of elastic. You're getting your red and your clear, you're getting your silver and your red in the beading thread. You're getting presentation gift bags. Goodness me, this is New Year and New Year and New Year, isn't it, deals? You're getting so much in one kit. Wow, 10 organza gift bags to finish off. A nice presentation. Again, great if you're doing your January gifts for birthdays and things. This would be a really nice way to present your jewellery. All of this for one price tag. Over 1,140 carats. Amazing connectors to add in that detail. You've got your ribbon, you've got your 100 findings, you've got everything you need to get started and really indulge. And we're giving you that down by the river jewellery kit for I thought that was going to say 32, 34. I honestly thought that was going to say that. I mean, the garnet, it's $24.95. Now, if you were trying to make this kit by yourself, you're looking at closer to £50. You're looking at closer to £50. I mean, that's almost 50% discount. I mean, there's a simple fact about these deals at the moment, is that it's not words, and in some ways it's really hard, because when I say the words, we're almost getting to the point where me saying 50% discount is normal. We're almost going to get to the point where you go, oh, well, if it's 50%, then it's not a good deal. I mean, that's crazy, because if you walk to your local shops at the moment and they've got sales advertised 10%, 15% if you're lucky, but 50%, that's on the one-offs. And normally 50% discount is on something that they can't sell, something that they want to get rid of. Not here. We're doing a 50% on garnet, January's birthstone, one of our biggest sellers, one of the largest strands we've got in our vaults, and we've just taken it 50%, pretty much 50% discount, closer to £50 for this kit if you were trying to make it up by yourself. And that's not £50 elsewhere, that's £50 on our website. That's you buying it from us. So it's not a case of me going saying, okay, you'd be paying £50 on the other channels, or you'd be doing that if you went to a local shop. No, because I can't do that price comparison, because I don't know what they do, and I don't want to know, because I can't believe that they can compete on prices like this. I mean, I'm interested in their prices, but in simple terms, I can't believe there are many places. I know how hard we work to get these prices as low as we do, and with that in mind, I can't think there's many places that can compete to getting this quality. I mean, let's not forget 1,140 carats of genuine gemstones, plus your connectors, plus all of your other gifts. Now, for those of you who are just learning about Jewellery Maker, perhaps you're just tuning in for the first time and you're ready to really explore new avenues of something, for 2013 that you haven't considered yet. Well, how about jewellery making? Perhaps you don't know anything about it. To go. This is a kit that literally gives you everything you need to get started, from the findings, which are of course all of the integral parts that bring together jewellery, like the chain and the head pins and the eye pins and all of those little bits and pieces. And if you go, what's a crimp bead? What's an eye pin? Well, first of all, in the beginning of this year, probably, now what date did we say that we're going to launch it? It's Saturday the 12th. On the 12th, Saturday the 12th at 8 AM, we'll be launching our brand new show from 8 till 9 o'clock every day. I'll be with you presenting the New to Jewellery Maker show. Now, that's for basically all the basics, show you how to get involved in jewellery making, showing you all of the ins and outs. We'll have a guest designer, probably Cherry will join us, because of course we all know Cherry's a real champion for getting started into jewellery making. So we'll have all of the brand new kits will be based on getting started. So New to Jewellery Maker is a new show starting at 8 AM with myself from the 12th of January. But if you can't wait that long, we also give you this. This is your free tutorial booklet. Make your first purchase with us today and you get this tutorial booklet. It's called Get Started. It gives you techniques. It tells you what a crimp bead is. Because the thing is, we use terminologies here that you might go, what's a crimp bead? I remember the first day I worked here, and it was a lovely Linda who was working the guest designer has got, I don't even know what a crimp bead is. I don't even know what a head pin does. If you're the same, then it's just the beginning of a journey that I tell you what, will take you somewhere. And talking of journeys, we have had so many entrants sharing with me their journeys of 2012. It was a competition that we set about 4 weeks ago and asked you, I literally said to you, tell me your journey of 2012. I want to hear your experiences of Jewellery Maker. And you came in by your droves. We've had so many amazing responses. Judy Churchill, good morning to you. Margaret Stewart, congratulations to you, one of our finalists. I've also got Marie Jones, also one of our finalists. I can tell you now that the journeys that I know for a lot of our viewers have taken in 2012, if you haven't actually experienced jewellery making yet, this is an amazing hobby. It becomes not just a hobby though, does it, Debbie? It goes from one thing to another for many people.
It goes from a hobby to an addiction to a way of life, really, I think.
For a lot of people,
it really
it's something.
does.
It's a relaxing. For a lot of people, it's very therapeutic. For a lot of people, even if a couple of people who I got obviously my journey stories from were saying, and I don't see myself as a creative, but this is something that I can really channel my energies into.
Absolutely.
And I found it fascinating. One of the most rewarding things I think I've done for the channel so far is by sitting back and really enjoying. Because often is the time I stand and I there's loads of people who then when I meet they go, oh, and you were saying this, and I just want to hear from you.
That's
it's
right.
so lovely.
At the NEC, it was lovely to meet people, and they all said to me, well, you're in my front room every day. I sit and have a cup of tea and toast with you every morning. And I thought, well, you forget that, don't you, when you're sitting here? So I hope you're having a nice
See, I don't forget, but all I love is that we can now, like you hear from me all the time, probably want me to tell me to shut up most of the time, but you hear from me all the time, so it was really nice to hear from you and you know, for me to get to know you. And so, you know, it was absolutely brilliant. And if you do want to say hello to us today, you can text in. 60777 is our text number, so that's 60777. Make sure you start your text with JM Studio, then we know that you're talking to us. At 60777, and as I say, start JM Studio and your normal network charges do apply. This kit is beautiful.
It is beautiful. I mean, obviously I didn't make these kits up because Linda did them, but
yeah, the lovely
they
Linda.
are absolutely beautiful. I love the different colours.
It's
actually.
such a textured kit.
It is. You've got so many different shapes and sizes to play with. It's lovely, actually.
It's
really
interesting
lovely.
because
and the connectors, I love the connectors.
They're amazing, aren't they?
Just something so different.
And what I think is when you see little additions like that, you almost transform from it being, you know,
standard kit to a bit more special.
Yeah.
It's a bit more contemporary, I think. I love it.
And it makes your jewellery stand out as well, doesn't it?
Of course it does, yeah.
You know?
It's different, yeah, absolutely.
And when you say to somebody, I made this piece of jewellery, they kind of go, what?
Yeah.
You made it.
And the sense of achievement you get when people say that.
Do you?
Oh, I made it, thank you.
Do you? Do you just go, yeah, I did. Yeah, I can imagine that. That's really rewarding. And that's very you.
It is actually. Well, Linda and I have both got similar tastes, I think, in styles and gems and what have you. So I know that everything Linda makes I'm going to absolutely love. But yes, that is me. That is definitely me, that long
It's got
necklace.
that really lovely, and of course the chain that comes with this kit is just so exceptional because you can really maximise on designs like this. And the size of those feature gemstones, they really lend themselves against that chain drop design, don't they?
They do indeed, yes. I mean, the chain, I know a lot of people like sterling silver and what have you, but I think that since we've had this in the kits, it has changed the jewellery completely.
Totally.
Especially for the designers, because even though the people at home may want sterling silver and gold, it is expensive to put it in a kit. And if we put that in every single kit, the price would just be ridiculous. So if we give you a kit like this, that's got really reasonable findings in, yes, have a go. It doesn't matter if you make a mess of it. You can then replace it with your gold and silver.
Yeah, exactly.
And it also gives the designers scope to make things up to show you how to do different designs.
Absolutely.
If it was all gold and silver, there's no way we get that much change.
And in some ways, the grade of the garnet and things like that, you probably would sometimes like to sit it with the silver, wouldn't you? Because the quality of that garnet, I mean, the size of their garnet.
I know.
I mean, if you'd have put that in a single strand and I put it to air, I mean, that would be wrong to sell at 14.95 plus.
Absolutely,
you know,
yeah.
that's really how I feel about the quality of that garnet. It should be in a single strand, and then I'd be saying the rest of the kit's less than a tenner, and that's just ludicrous, because where else would you get pre-night? Where else would you get that feature agate, and then all the findings, and of course the ribbon, etc., and still be less than a tenner? Because really the garnet itself could command 14.95.
The garnets are like little cranberries, aren't they? Just
incredible size.
Gorgeous.
I mean, we've done some smaller pieces, really not to that size, certainly not. Incredible. What are you going to show us?
Right, well, because I didn't make the kits up, it's a bit difficult to know what to demonstrate, really. But what I thought I might do is for those people who are looking at these nuggets and thinking, well, actually, I'd like them to drop on an earring, and I want them to drop like that. I want them to drop straight.
Yeah.
So how do I put them on a pin to make them drop straight? Because you put them on a pin and they'll go like that.
Okay, so how do I do it then?
So let me show you two different techniques, okay? One is really simple. You just put a head pin through and you've got the little ball head pin on one side, and you literally bend it round the top of your nugget. And then if I hold that with the flat nose pliers, I think I did this the other day actually, and straighten it, you can then coil it or do whatever you want with it. So there you've got one option. Let me just cut that off and just do a little round coil on that. You just cut it off to the length that you wish, and then you just do a little loop, and then that's ready to hang straight.
Yeah.
Now another way of doing that is by making your own bail. And the way you do that is you can take either a head pin or an eye pin, it doesn't really matter because you're going to cut the end off anyway, because you just want a straight piece of wire, and you can just do this with normal wire for wire reel if you want to.
Okay.
Grab the middle of it and make sure it's as near the middle as possible, and bend the two ends over, all right, like that. And then hold it in your hands. Actually, it's a little bit longer that side, but cut that off a little bit. Take your flat nose pliers and you make a kink on one end and a kink on the other. So it's like that, all right? It's like that.
Yeah.
In fact, I might actually do a little bit more. And then you need to look for a bead that isn't like this. The hole's not in the middle, so it's not going to turn. You want a bead or a nugget that is, the hole's near the top. So it's going to hang like that. And this is really in fashion this year, the spiky look,
yeah.
You know? So I've got my chosen bead, and I put the one spike in one side and the one spike in the other, and squeeze together.
Almost like creating a bail.
Yeah, and there's your bail.
That's clever.
Now you can twist the top and make that into a loop if you want to, but that's just two ways of hanging your nuggets.
And does that
that.
is that tight now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's not moving anywhere, is it?
It won't move.
That's amazing.
What you can do is, I'm probably going to ruin it now, but you can twist the top once you've done it, which really tightens it, and then you've got a loop.
Yeah, that's cool.
So that's really stronger. But then you won't get the movement. You won't swing. But that's just a way to use your nuggets and to make them always point down, you know?
That's beautiful. I mean, a little earring necklace set. Even if you just were going to use one of those per ear and one for a pendant with the chain.
I mean, I've seen these necklaces now in the shops with them cascading at different lengths, so they're pointed, you know, on chain.
Nice.
It's just the look that's coming in. So.
Yeah, no, and also when you start to look at them in the shops at that pricing, the synthetics again, synthetics are like £50, £60.
I know. This strand is beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
And when you see how much you're getting in a one strand, you know, that's a lot of gemstones. That really is an incredible opportunity.
Absolutely.
Don't forget, that's almost 50% discount at $24.95, almost 50% off, a huge saving. Our kits are all about giving you lots for little. Quite simply, the one is that for those of you who watch regularly and you go, oh well, I don't get the kits anymore because I don't need you to tell me, you know, what goes together. I get that, but actually what I'll say is that if you get these 3 strands, if you get the findings, we're not guaranteeing that you have to work them all together. Actually what we're saying is you won't be able to buy these strands separately at the prices that we're giving you, so therefore buy them, put them in your stash and then do as you want with them. But this is the time to buy them, especially that garnet and the prehnite. I'll say now, those prices will not happen again. Within the kit, we can do it, but outside of a kit, you'll be paying, and as I say, that garnet I'd happily give you at $14.95 for that garnet. Now,
there are hints of this in the Armani selection for next year, the fashion. So there are hints of this colouring with purples and with teals. So it's the sort of colour to get, really.
Teal. I like teal.
Really lovely.
We're excited already, aren't we? $24.95 is all you pay. Now then, we are going to stick with the whole theme of garnet.
Right.
But this time...
Look at that. Oh, do you know I just like it strung like that?
Just imagine that.
Oh, just, oh. Oh. Oh, the sparkle on that.
I feel like I need to do this.
They're little cabochons, aren't they? They're just
They
beautiful.
are
They're
beautiful. These are oval faceted cut feet. These are, and if I show you profile them, these are literally cut to sit into prong set jewellery. So what you're looking at here is a gemstone that would be sat in a piece of maybe gold. I'd say certainly not expected to sit in anything other than gold in terms of the quality. Rhodolite, garnet, rhodos, lithos, the rose gemstone. Yes, we are I know.
Imagine a little ring, there's just a little signature,
That's what
a
it
tiny
is.
ring on a little finger.
That's what these are cut for. Because the cut of a gemstone like this is very specific. Because what you get, and as part of my training, they teach you the ratio percentage of the cut of the face of the gemstone to then the drop of the pavilion. So the girdle of a gemstone is its widest point. If I hold it out, this is the girdle, the widest point of the gemstone, either that way or that way. That's your girdle, the thickest point of the gem. Then if I drop it to the profile, can you see how there's a little tip right at the end? The little tip is called the coulée. Now from the girdle to the coulée, that's called the pavilion.
So that Scottish
angle,
dance, that does.
It just doesn't it, the girdle. But from the girdle to the coulée, that is your... Now, one of the most important parts of cutting a gemstone to optimise on its colour is making sure that the ratio from the girdle to the tip of the gemstone, so that pavilion ratio is perfect. Because if you don't get the right ratio, then you don't get the colour that the gemstone deserves to have. Because this gemstone is all about saturated colour. I'll tell you now, this is a limited stock opportunity. This is a special edition Rhodolite strand. Please appreciate, we are doing this as an exclusive offer for today only. We are already into double figures. Rhodolite garnet, rhodos, meaning rose, lithos, meaning gemstone, the ultimate rose gemstone. Take a look at this for your gem collection for $14.95. Hecky thump. You gotta know, I was gonna say to you 30 plus pounds on that one. I was gonna tell you, I've been over on our sister channel yesterday evening. I was selling single solitaires and I was selling them in a 4-prong setting. I promise you, it was like 30 plus 40 pounds for one of these gemstones. Oh my goodness.
How on earth did they make holes? They're so tiny, those holes.
Faceted, at the quality of that faceting. I mean, I've watched hand-faceted gemstones being cut, and I've seen, I mean, it literally takes so much skill.
Faceting is, I know that they are magicians, but then when you facet it, think, I've now got to drill a hole through it, and I just can't.
$14.95. $14.95. Genuine. Okay, we have literally just pummeled straight into half stock now. Half stock, gone like that. It's a limited edition. I'm going to say this. Can I say, I do genuinely believe that by the end of this show, that strand will have disappeared. Can I just say to security guards,
watch out. I'll wait.
14. 14, if she doesn't, I will. 14.95. I can't believe that.
Beautiful.
I mean, literally.
Oh, it is. The
Monofilament, restrand.
Well, yeah, probably, actually, because, I just think they're gorgeous as they are.
14.95.
Can you imagine with some tiny little, tiny seed beads, with just the clear seed. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Okay, we've got these beautiful seed beads coming up in one of our kits. In one of our kits today, look at those. Ooh. Now, hang on a minute. Wait.
Ooh, very nice.
I want about the hematite from yesterday in the loop kit. From the those little tiny seed beads of hematite 2 mil.
That's what I would use. Yeah, sparkle, sparkle.
Okay, congratulations if you've got that. 14.95 is all you pay. I can't believe we've just done that. I think it's going to sell out, mine. I'm going to tell you that now. That is such a limited stock offer. It's time for the Wall of Fame. That? I thought it was tanzanite, and I'm going,
oh, that's beautiful.
85 is Sue in Cheshire. Oh my goodness, this is a 3-strand tanzanite bracelet and in clasp, made for my sister's birthday on Christmas Eve. Tanzanite. December's birthday. That's good. What a lucky sister. It was a very big birthday, so I figured she needed a special gift. Well, all I'll say is that your sister, whatever birthday she was celebrating, I'm sure it doesn't make any difference now because she's got tanzanite. Congratulations, Sue in Cheshire. I can say now the garnet is now sold out. That strand is now. No, of course I'm not enough to go around. Not enough Rhodolite garnet. No, gone.
This is number 83, and this is from Kaylee.
Hi, Kaylee.
This is my entry to the Wall of Fame. I made this bracelet with my first ever order from Jewellery Maker. I found it really easy once I got the hang of it, and I'm really pleased with it. Thank you for all the great ideas that you give. It's from Kaylee. It's lovely. You're number 83.
Lush colours.
Beautiful, aren't they?
In fact, some of the colours we've had today already would go nice with that, wouldn't it?
They would.
84 is Chris in Ebwaville.
Yes, don't know.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
No idea what that is. This week's entry is my first attempt. First, are you joking? Chris, first attempt at wire work, and you created this. Well done, crikey. Inspired by your show, I used stones from my stash, but the wire is from Jewellery Maker. It is nicer quality than the one I get from my local store. Well, that's good news. I love the show and record the show each day to watch with my 19-month-old Kira when we get in after work. Oh, great. Thank you for the inspiration. I love the variety. Best wishes to the presenters, designers, and all the staff behind the scenes. And that's Chris. Well, we're wishing all the same to you as well. Christine, I'm presuming you're saying that you've been inspired from yesterday, and if that's an inspiration from yesterday, my goodness me, Rachel Norris. I hope Rachel's watching. Often is the case when Rachel's on, she always thinks she's very what's the word? Devalues herself, whatever the word is. I can't think of the word, and I can't say. For Rachel Norris out there, you are inspiring people.
And the next one.
Be proud of yourself.
And the next one.
Amazing.
This is number 82.
Yes, again.
This is Tracy Jane. It said, hi, all at JM. I have enclosed a picture of a necklace I have made using silver-plated and blue wire and Chinese jade bought earlier in the year. Now, isn't that beautiful? That's all gizmoed. That must have taken you a long time. Beautiful.
Lush.
Really nice.
Do you want to do that one?
Yep. This is number... Want me to do it now?
Yeah, go for it.
This is number 81. I love these colours. This is from Chris in Ipswich. Attached is my Wall of Fame entry for this week. I bought the amber last time it was launched, but I've only just got around to making something with it. I wanted to show the amber off as much as possible. I hope this has succeeded in doing so. Hope this makes it onto the Wall of Fame, and I wish you Happy New Year. That is beautiful.
Yeah. Amber coming up later on in the show. I've got amber, I have got moonstone, rainbow moonstone, Swiss blue topaz, I've got apatite coming up, I've got the Kumihimo coming up, and I will just quickly read out one of the entries for our Your Journey. So it was all about a competition that I set about a month ago, where I thought it'd be really nice to celebrate the finding out what you've succeeded or what you've achieved or what you've enjoyed about your journey with Jewellery Maker. And I got hundreds of entries. Finalists coming up. I just wanted to give one excerpt of one of our lovely entrants, which is Margaret. Margaret Stewart. No, pardon me, I'm going to say this wrong. Judy Churchill. Judy Churchill, as she said, I had always wanted to make my own jewellery, but in my younger days, the components were not so readily available. A few years ago, while still working, I came across Jewellery Maker and I was hooked. Whilst watching the techniques, I thought I could do that. So I started taking a few items into work with great success. Colleagues couldn't get enough and I had commission after commission. Loving it. She said, sadly, 2 years ago I was made redundant. My redundancy money, I decided to open my very first retail premises. Well, I opened at the end of October 2012 and I love sourcing new items of stock and meeting the public. They're such lovely people. This is all thanks to Jewellery Maker. Wow. And that's Judy Churchill. Well, Judy, you're one of our finalists. Find out who wins the Journey competition at the end of the show. I'll be announcing the winner at the end of the show. Join us for Swiss Blue Topaz, Rainbow Moonstone and Amber. It's all about new product. It's the new year, so don't go anywhere.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills. Jewellery Maker are proud to introduce our brand new Kumihimo kit. Kumihimo is a Japanese form of braid making and is often combined with beads to make beautiful jewellery. Take your jewellery one step further with this incredible technique. It's 2013, so join us and celebrate with brand new products all day on the Jewellery Maker Day Show.
Well, welcome back to our New Year's Day celebrations here on Jewellery Maker. With me, Vicki, it's lovely to have your company. And we have the gorgeous company of Deb Bulford. We have got some serious treats in store for you. You've already seen that we've got amber. You've already seen that we've got topaz. We have rainbow moonstone coming up in some exquisite cuboids, just magnificent. They are coming your way. Plus, I'm just going to let you know, I've had a couple of text messages in. Yesterday, we didn't get to fit in either the silver or the gold award winning bundles. Because of that, we are going to fit them in today. We have our silver and our gold bundle to look forward to from yesterday's award show. With all of that in mind, I'm going to do another deal. This is the deal where I'll say now, for those of you who are probably already on the journey of jewellery making, you know how much you use this next essential. If you want it, we know that this is going to disappear. We've got a really decent stock, but we know based on price, based on what it is, these are going to fly out. Simply fly out. You are getting all of these amazing colours of elastic. In total, we're talking here an incredible, incredible combination of greens, oranges, purples, clear, red, yellow, black, blue, pink, green, brown, and even more clear, all 12 spools for one price tag. 100 meters of the clear, 100 meters of the brown, and then you have a full run of green, orange, purple, clear, red, yellow, black, blue, pink, and green. Whatever color you're aspiring to create for your jewelry making, you've got to have the right ingredients to hold them together. And this is the ingredient you need. Already I've got people on the phone lines. I've already got people buying actually on the website. Why? Why are they buying on the web? Because they can see the price. The price tag for all of this is £3.95. £3.95. Well, there's the reason it's busy on the phone lines today. £3.95 is all you pay. I mean, the simple fact is this is going to go so far for your journey of 2013. Jewellery making in very, very easy ways in some ways with elastic, because it creates wearable, stylish and simply styled jewellery, and yet so effective for £3.95. And of course, I mean, I don't even want to guess how many pieces of jewellery we're going to get out of this kind of bundle. I know Deb's just looked at me going, how long is a piece of string, Vix? At £3.95. It's gonna go so far. And of course, you see, when you start to look at the full range of gemstones that we've got for you today, every single colour that I'm looking at here would be amazing. I've got what? Okay, I've got Qs. In fact, I've probably got people who are hitting an engaged tone now. I know, sorry, Jack's just gone, oh, okay. Oh, that's quite a lot of people. Yeah, we have got quite a lot of people on the phone lines. Half the stock's allocated. We start with a really good stock because we knew this was going to be a sellout. If you want to join us, £3.95 is all you're paying. I'm just going to leave it there, okay? Leave it there and just push on, because I've got loads to fit in. But say to you, if you've got a phone in your hand, keep it there. We're going to guarantee that we'll process your call as fast as we possibly can, right? And I will say to you now, for those web buyers, you know what has to happen now, don't you? You've got to check it out. Lines to confirm if you're on the phones, but if you want to get it on and you put it in your basket, make sure you check it out to guarantee it's yours. Congratulations. Holding on those lines for everybody, please. £3.95 for all of those. All of those. Right then. See, I told you, just today is going to be brilliant. It's already brilliant, but it's just getting even better. Like, it's just brilliant. Like, look at that. Did you see that energy? See what I mean? Look at that. That's it. That is it. That, again, Jack, that's him for the rest of the year now. He's gone. That's it. I'm melting. This is one of my all-time favourite gemstones. And I say that absolutely specifically. Probably, and I'm going to say, I actually really do think this was the first ever gemstone I put to air. Now, when I first did my screen test for Gems TV on Lister channels, the first gemstone I sold was a ruby. First ever gem was a ruby, and so I got probably a little affinity with ruby just for that. But I think the first gemstone that I sold and actually then went on to buy, this one. I love it. I just love it. This is Rainbow Moonstone, and for me, it's one of the most delightful gemstones. I just adore it. And can you see how this has been cut to extend every aspect of natural beauty to the gems? Now, what you're getting here is, well, I'd classify them more as cuboids, but they have been graded as tubes. That's because cuboids are obviously six-sided, but 4 long sides, whereas these have got another 2 sides to them. You're getting here quality in each single. Look at those individual pieces. I really love these. Absolutely gorgeous. Really, really pretty. See, the thing is that what you're looking at here is a stone that can just dance off the surface, the light dances off the surface, but it's actually the internal reaction of light that makes it so special. Do you know that this gemstone has one name to describe its light reaction, and no other gemstone can have that name? Do you know what it is? What is it, Jack? See if you've learnt? Adularescence. Good lad. Our Jack's learning. Our Jack's learning. See, we'll make you a jury professional in the end, won't we, Jack? It's really nice to learn things like that, though, isn't it? Because when you go to, say, a jeweller shop and you're looking at a moonstone and they say, oh, look at that lovely schiller, you go, well, actually, essentially, it's not just schiller, it's classified as adularescence. Just nice to know those little extra information, isn't it? That's what you've got here, adularescence, the only gemstone that can be classified as adularescence. That quality is just amazing. I love these tubes. They're lovely, aren't they? You can see.
That is a definite used strand.
Isn't it? Mm. Isn't that funny how now you're like, I think I do have certain things that are very simple, probably smaller gemstones, because I'm not really somebody who wears big jewellery very often. And that just, I like quite ethereal things. I like quite shimmery, because I like mystic gemstones and things like that.
That's a definite used strand.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
A nice pair of earrings, I was thinking. You know, some quite long ones.
Oh, yeah.
You know, not super long, but long enough to like have a bit of a jingle. Because the movement from that gemstone, you get so much light play, it would just be amazing, like little, oh.
Beautiful.
And I'd have to move my head a little bit like this all the time, just to make sure I was getting lots of colour. I'd be like that. Who's that? What's that? Hello, Parker. With my little like kind of rainbow moonstone. What was her name? What's her name? Miss Scarlet?
Penelope.
Lady Penelope. No, that's Penelope Pitstop, isn't it? Help! Help! Or were they the same lady? Anyway, 50 carats of rainbow moonstone. Showing my age there, I think. Graduated, faceted, yes, wacky races.
Oh, yes.
Can you remember that?
Yes.
Catch the pigeon, catch the pigeon. Yeah, anyway, we digress totally into the wonderful world of children's programmes. Graduated faceted tubes that you're looking at here. This is now a limited stock offer. We don't have huge quantities in strands like this because they are so difficult to come by. They really are challenging pieces for us to be able to offer you. And so when we bring them to where we are literally saying to you, we've pushed our boundaries, but we can't offer hundreds, we can't offer, you know, the multiples that we would like to. We're literally saying first come, first served on this strand. And I'm going to say that very specifically now before you see the price. Limited stock, limited availability, already allocating on the web, because when you see the price, that's when you'll understand that this is first come, first served. Your amazing rainbow moonstone is $7.95. We're in the mood.
I thought you were going to do sort of £20 for that.
You thought wrong then, didn't you?
I did.
$7.95. Oh, it's a day that you don't want to forget about now, do you? You see, the thing is that we've been advertising this day, saying, okay, new year, new product. What we didn't say to you is giveaway prices, because I do have to say, when we say we're advertising, that we're doing it for a reason. You know, we work really hard to make sure that we get great product to you every single day, and I think you probably get that sense of us boundary pushing all the time. But on days like today, where we really have and it's the new year, I mean, really, this is setting the stall out. This is basically us saying to you, look at what you've got for the year to come from Jewellery Maker, and this is just the beginning of what we're going to do for you this year. £7.95 for your rainbow moonstone. These beautiful graduated faceted tubes. Stunning quality that you've got there. Really reactive qualities of light luster, and as I say, that adular essence, totally unique to this gemstone, and you've got the chance to own it. Hold the lines to confirm for me. Queues of at least a minute to a minute and a half, if not longer. Please understand that our call centre staff are working their socks off for you today. It's just a case of really being patient for us. Okay, how many have I got left in stock? Okay. We've got probably enough to go around in terms of people on the phone lines, but I will say, if you're watching on the repeat, you need to be dialing instantly on that. You know, if you are going to try and get this outside of our live show, you are going to have to be instant on those lines. 0800 644 655. Join us on the web at www.jewellerymaker.com. Can I just repeat the word £7.95 moonstone? And Debbie's right, you know, in principle, you probably were expecting us to go well into the 20s, if not more, but it's not. It's $7.95. Well, yeah, not when I'm around. $7.95 is all you pay. Actually, I'm the exact opposite. I'm somebody who's so into my gemstones that I have to go, do you not think it needs to be more expensive? That's I mean, I'm a bargain hunter, which is really interesting. I am a bargain hunter, but because I have such a passion about gemstones, I never want to devalue them. You know, I think it would be wrong, and I often think to myself, one of the biggest things about genuine gemstones, especially because I've been and I've seen for myself, sourcing gemstones is literally like finding a needle in a haystack. I've stood and I've watched one sapphire being found from, quite simply, probably at least a ton of earth. One sapphire sifting through, and then this guy picked up one sapphire, he said, and that, and moved on to another ton of, and that's when my mind kind of went, whoa, you know, this is amazing. This is Mother Nature. This really is us going on a treasure hunt and getting you the finest of treasure for £7.95. So I guess in some ways my passion for finding a bargain is also balanced by my passion for genuine gemstones, for what is essentially Mother Nature's treasure. £7.95, congratulations. £7.95, amazing. Got treats to look forward to. Don't forget amber. I've also got that gut. Did I show you the apatite? Don't think I did. This works for me. This is another one that I would say if you've just got the moonstone. This is a me strand too.
Absolutely.
Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? Maybe today's a me kind of jewellery. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. So you've got your schiller. You see there, you've got your schiller, you've got that adular essence of the moonstone, and then put it against that apatite. Doesn't that just react beautifully together?
Oh, that is just beautiful.
Man, it's a good show today. Man, I'm excited.
That is gorgeous.
What would you do?
What to do? Well, I just think those sort of things. No, I think I would just be really simple and put tiny sterling silver beads in between, and just make probably a 2-strand necklace, or I don't know. Those sort of things I have to sit and actually investigate and look at different designs to make sure I wouldn't ruin them.
You want to make the movement, you want to optimise on the movement of both of those because of the colours.
Yeah, I want to research it and look at some books and...
Oh. Happy, a very happy girl I am today, and I'm sure you're watching a very happy, because we've still got the Kumihimo. Yes, the Kumihimo is still coming your way today. A bit of a deal, and I will say to you, well, it's in the show. I don't know what time we're going to do it yet, but I will say to you, it's coming up within the show. And there's a lot of people who are texting us this morning saying, when? Come on, Vix, when? Do you want me to be specific? Kel will work out the plan, and then I'll give you probably a little bit more of a specific offer in terms of timing. Where should we go and what should we do? I think I'm going to do a price slash. if the prices haven't already been good enough, we're price slashing. And we're about to price slash something that I know you want. I know you want, because the simple fact is these are absolute essentials to many of our jewelry makers. And I think, you know, based on the rainbow moonstone and of course the apatite that I've just shown you, probably actually the topaz as well, these are going to be very, very handy. Debbie, these are essentials, are they not?
What are they, beads or crimp? What I can't see from over here.
Do you want to really know what they are?
Yeah.
Shall I hold them like that and say earring posts?
Ah, you see, yeah.
Earring posts with butterfly backs. Let me just do it. Butterfly backs. Ta-da! You get the whole set. You got to get 10 pairs. Now, you do get the open jump ring so that then you can start, if you want to do a single cascade, do you want to just do a little drop, you want to use just one, you do have that potential. Now you might actually just want, might just want to use these as stud earrings, take away the loop altogether and just have them as solid sterling silver stud earrings, because that's what I'd wear on a very regular basis. Literally just take them away and just have a little stud for the ear. I often do that. I like my stud earrings. I like my studs, really. 10 pairs of solid sterling silver earring posts with butterfly backs. Now, the price that you're seeing, don't forget this is solid sterling silver, the price that you're seeing is $14.95. That's not the price slash. That's the price. Oh, you've just done a really dirty laugh. My producer has just done a proper, oh, she's gone really dirty. Oh, she did, and now she's gone a little bit cackly. I think she's quite excited by the price slash she's about to do. Literally, she's gone from going, oh, she's gone, it was like two extremes. $14.95 is that. Why is my producer excited? Kelly, why are you excited? Because 14 is about to go 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 95. Boom. That's why she did a double laugh. That's why she became like a Jekyll and Hyde laugher. Oh, yeah. £7.95. Solid sterling silver. 10 pairs of solid sterling silver earring posts and butterfly backs. Phone lines are melting. Please, can you just be patient for me? We'll process your call as fast as we can. It's a free phone number that you're dialing. Debbie, don't give me that look. See, it's a nice look that you're giving. You're not giving me that disgusting look. You're giving me that, look.
You see, I don't wear earrings, as you know.
Well,
but I use them for different things, you see. I sink them into resin or make some really nice cufflinks, or with clay, or with silver clay. You can sink them in as like the top of a pendant, so you've got a bail on the back.
Silver clay genius.
If you stick it in silver clay and you have the ball at the top of the pendant, to put your cord through for the pendant.
See, thinking outside the box. She's thinking outside the box again. Debbie Bulford. I need to come up with a name for you.
Oh no.
No, I do.
No,
I need to come up like kind of Debbie Bulford.
Don't.
The jewellery maker thinker.
No, I don't think so. My husband would laugh at that. No.
£7.95. Oh, no. £7.95. Congratulations. Right, I'm just going to leave it there just to see that the phone lines have officially melted. I don't mean that we can't take your call. I just mean that they're really busy. So please, will you be patient? We've got a really big number of people in our call centre today because we knew it was going to be a busy show. But again, we could when you've got so many people on the phone lines, it's bound to be busy. £7.95. The bargain. Yeah, that's a bit of a bundle. We'll go with the bundle, do you think? Price slash.
It's mad.
Yeah, we need to work on that one again, Jack. We need some new phrases. We need some new jingles, I'm thinking, for 2013. Right, we will work on that one by Wednesday, by Thursday. When are we back on air? Yeah. I have no idea where I'm at. Is it Friday? What's the date of Friday? Is that the 4th?
Oh, you've got me again on Friday.
Am I with you again?
Right, so can't get rid of me, can you?
By then, Debbie, I will have a name for you.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Bulford Brains? The Bulford Brains? I quite like that.
No, no, no.
The Bulford Brain. The Bulford Brain is working.
Not a lot there.
35 people still on the phone lines for those earring posts, solid sterling silver as they are. Hold the lines to confirm. Am I allowed to read out another entrant from my competition quickly? Am I allowed to do that? I'm going to do it anyway. Margaret Stewart said hello. She said, my crafting journey started with card making, which I still try to do, but I love making jewellery. I have been registered disabled now for 7 years, and because of the pain I find it easy to make jewellery because I can thread beads and make jewellery while standing up and walking around the room. Your shows have given me confidence to grow in my jewellery designs, and I have got Y-work DVD, macrame, tiara fascinated DVDs, and I've done jewellery parties and craft fairs, both of which have been very successful. I've progressed from making basic necklaces and earrings to making hair combs, rings, using wire in my designs, and that is only because of my confidence that Jewellery Maker has given me. So much so that I've put my name down for doing jewellery demos at a well-known craft store, and I'm also going to set up a page on Facebook to sell my work. My journey over the past 2 years has been amazing, and like life itself, I will continue to learn and grow as a jewellery maker. Thank you so much, Jewellery Maker, for helping me every day, not only as a jewellery maker, but giving me some income and helping my confidence personally. And that's from Margaret Stewart. Isn't that a beautiful journey? Isn't that? Just, Margaret, thank you so much for taking the time. I'll continue to read out those. The winner will be announced at the very, very, very end of the show. Right then, next kit is called Frosted. I didn't know this was the kit that was... Now, when I showed earlier on the garnet, and I showed you one of the necklaces that had the seed beads, well, I didn't realise that this one came with all of this. I didn't know this kit came with all of this. This is very, very exclusive. This is high-end luxury boutique kit. This is boutique. This is top grade quality boutique gemstones. Heck, I am in absolute adoration of this combination. Oh my goodness me. So first of all, I'll highlight the fact that you've got 2 strands of seed beads here, 2 strands. Included in that, you've got these beautiful lustrous, almost like black diamonds. The luster is so impressive off that black agate. Absolutely extraordinary. I mean, the best way to describe a luster is like a lighthouse beaming out from a pitch black, you know, and it disappears, and then you get that big bolt of light, and then it disappears, and you big bolt of light. That's what you get like this with your black agate luster. I mean, literally like black diamonds. It's that impressive. That is a stunning seed bead strand, and I mean, you're going to get such luxurious looks by using these. Whether you're going to use them as spacers, whether you're going to do some beady beads, intricate techniques of ladder weave, creating some indulgent designs, it's going to be a spectacular strand to use. Adding to that, you're going to get your rose quartz 4 mil. I mean, they are sumptuously feminine. If you were going to go for the ultimate feminine gemstone, I think this is it. I really do think this is it. Sorry, bless me. Pardon me. You have got here, on top of that, your white quartz frosted, faceted rondelles. And what I love is the frosted finish. It really does add that sensual quality to this almost quite mysteriously feminine feel to the combination that we've already got. Do you see where you've got the hazy internal textures of the rose quartz complemented beautifully by that soft subtlety? I mean, incredibly tactile qualities that you've got there. I mean, you just want to feel these gemstones. You don't want to just look at them. You want to feel them, pick them up, you know, feel the quality of them. Sumptuous. And to finish it off, the luxurious feel of this kit is optimized by these pearls. 9mm pearls. They're large, statement, pretty much round pearls. I mean, if you're going to get round pearls, then you know that you're going to have to pay quite a fortune in terms of pricing, only because round pearls are so hard to come by. This is quality. Now, I can tell you we are in restricted availability because this is a luxury kit. We really are talking about limited stock, limited availability. If you do want to join us, if this is going to be your kit, I will say now you are going to be part of a very limited offer. Very limited. Not the kind of quantity we normally put to wear here on our day show, but that's just because of the restrictions on the quantities that we have available in luxury strands like this. We are going to say first come, first served. This is top grade. Now, I do believe that with the grade of gemstones like this, there is only one thing that you can use against it, and that's solid sterling silver. To my mind, that's the only thing that this deserves, and that's exactly what you've got. Just because I'm looking at the luxury and I'm going, well, if you're going to go luxury gemstones, perhaps you want to echo that with your findings. Solid sterling silver, 925 sterling silver at that. Head pins, eye pins, crimp beads, shepherd hooks, open jump rings in your 5 and 8 mil, and you're also getting spring lock boat ring clasps as well. All for one price tag. You do get your beading thread, your monofilament and your elastic with this, and your presentation gift bags, and you're getting it all for one price. 31. This is luxury for less. $31.95. Serious luxurious qualities that you are looking at here. $31.95. The seed beads of that black diamond like onyx, the beauty of that soft hazy femininity of those gorgeous luxurious baby pinks of the quartz, the frosted white quartz that adds that element of real mysticism, and then the cool quality of timeless jewelry. That's from the 9mm pearls. This is quality. If you want luxury from your jewelry, if you want top grade finish, you've got to get top grade ingredients. You know, the simple fact is that there's a saying. Now, I can't say the whole saying because it would, but what's the word? You can't polish a. The simple fact is that you quite simply have got to work with quality to gain quality. That's what I'm saying with this. If you're working with ingredients like this, the results are going to be quality finish. That's a fact. $31.95. And in principle, the price of those pearls alone in a high street or even a department shop, you would be looking at 4 or 5 times what you're paying for the whole of this kit. $31.95. For a strand of luxurious pearls like that, unheard of in the high street. You don't get pearls sitting around that price tag of this quality, and genuine pearls at that. We're not talking the fakes that perhaps the department shops sell these days. We're talking genuine pearls at an amazing price point of $31.95. I mean, if you were going to just create classic jewellery, the pearls interceding with those beautiful seed beads. I mean, look at that for monochrome, lustrous beauty. Magnificent, majestic almost gemstone designs that you've got, and yet the intimacy of the designs going to be really well balanced because of the size of the gemstones. $31.95 is all you pay. Frosted jewellery kit with solid sterling silver. Yes, solid sterling silver. If you haven't already got a phone in your hand, all I can say is that this is a limited edition kit. These are first come, first served offers, and once they're gone, I certainly would never guarantee a kit like this to come your way again, based on the fact that the strands are so hard to come by. So hard.
It's just stunning.
You'd have gone.
Absolutely.
I mean, Linda obviously made up this jewellery. I probably expect you were rather green with envy when you saw.
I was actually.
Yeah, I bet you were.
I like seed beads. I rarely get seed beads. But no, I like sea beads. I love them. I love them, I love them, I love them. Absolutely adore them.
They're so pretty.
Shall I say it again? I love them.
They're so pretty.
They are beautiful. Beautiful. I can't tell you how many sea beads I've got at home. Loads, hundreds.
So pretty.
I know.
And we have struggled to get quality seed beads.
When you had them in last time, I bought strands and strands and strands.
Did you just go stash?
Yes.
Did you?
Yep, and I've made loads and loads and loads of things. For me.
All for you?
Of course.
Have you? Yeah. I'm quite impressed.
Thank you.
That is like...
Isn't it just beautiful?
See, when you get quality gemstones and then you bring them together in that like almost like nestling quality, it's just... These are so pretty. This is such a luxuriously pretty piece of jewellery.
It is. It's just wedding, isn't it? I mean, the weave going up the side of the neck, Linda, that is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful.
Just a divine, an absolute. Beautiful. And then of course to go, and it's funny because I'd said it and I don't think I'd even taken on board the fact. I probably had seen the jewellery, but then look at this.
Imagine going to a wedding with a black and white outfit. You know, and you just think you were the bee's knees, wouldn't you, really?
See, I went to my cousin's wedding, and at the time I was just really busy, and I didn't really find an outfit that I liked, and I didn't have time to go shopping, and so the only thing I felt comfortable in, that I felt like was dressy enough, was a black dress. I thought to myself, you can't wear black at a wedding, that'd be just wrong. So what did I do? I just literally lifted the black dress by going pink, and I just changed the look. It went from black to being actually black and pink, which then was really quite striking. I mean, I felt great, and I didn't feel like I was wearing black. And it's the same principle. You know, with that, if you were wearing a black dress, you wouldn't feel like you're wearing black. You'd feel like you were going, you know, monochrome. You'd be giving that like kind of edge of almost a real sense of 20s glamorous style.
Actually.
Chanel almost. You know, there is that real sense of like a Coco Chanel feel about that, isn't there? You know. So, and it's interesting how one colour can change black to being black to being a really lovely highlighted colour.
It can change the way you feel as well.
Because
you obviously felt happier of the way you were dressed when you put it on.
Definitely. Only because I didn't want it to be like, because people go, oh, you're wearing black for a wedding. Like you're not allowed to wear white, are you? But you know. So anyway, moving on. That's gorgeous.
It is lovely.
Tell me what you're going to do.
Well, we mentioned earlier about the beady bead, didn't we?
Well, the thing is that yesterday...
Everybody asked about it.
Yes, and the award for the best beading technique went to the beady bead.
Oh, did it?
Right?
Oh, right.
Yes, that was the award winner.
Right.
So, we didn't show it yesterday, so I felt like that perhaps we should show it. And because of these seed beads, I feel like when they work so beautiful like that, lots of people will be inspired to create that look. Yeah. And that was part of my... thinking. There
are lots of different designs for beady beads as well. You can do lots of different things with these. But anyway, I'll stick to the basic one here. Started off with 4, it's ever so tiny, that's a problem. And I'm using monofilament, but I hope you can see this. I've got 4 of the tiny, look at the shine on those.
4 mil.
So I've got 4 onto a piece of monofilament or beading thread, and I'm going to go through one of the end beads. Oops, like that. So then it forms a diamond. Now you could do that all the way along a necklace and just have a necklace of diamonds, which would be absolutely superb. Now, then you would put 2 on one side and 1 on the other and cross over. Now, here's one I made earlier.
She's a professional, man. She's a professional. Look at her.
If I put that down there, this is what you need to get to, if I can just talk you through the design. Here is, if I've got my... just use this. Here you've got your first diamond. Here's your first diamond. Do you want me to pick it up, please? That's easier to see. There you've got your first diamond at the top, then the second, and then the third. So you've got 4 beads, you put 2 on one side, 1 on the other, and you cross over your threads through that second bead. And eventually you get to that stage. Now, you then have your monofilament or thread coming out one end of your block of diamonds. You put a bead on one side, a bead on the other, and you thread it through the bottom part. So let me just go through that again. You've got your thread coming out either side of that bead. you put a bead on one thread and go through the bottom bead.
Yeah.
Put a bead on this thread and cross over and go through this bead.
Same bead.
Okay.
From a different angle.
That's right. So then you've got like your centre part and you've got satellites going around the outside.
Yeah.
All right? Then you get hold of your 2 pieces of thread and you just pull. And there is your beady bead. All right?
That's beautiful.
Now, how do you secure it? Because at the moment it would just fall to pieces. Well, when you get hold of your beady bead, you will see those diamonds have become diamonds all the way around. So I need to get my thread to be next door to each other to be able to knot it or secure it. Now, if you've got very big holes, I would say just go round and round and round until the bead is tight. But actually, these have got very large holes. So
which is actually quite handy, isn't it?
It is, but it also means that it won't tighten.
Make it easy. Right.
So you need to actually knot it.
Knot it.
With these beads, you have to knot it. And when you've knotted your nylon thread, you can either use a little bit of the beading glue, which is on the website, I know, or you can use just clear nail varnish. I tend to use clear nail varnish because I'm not very good with the glue, it blobs. And then I'm just going to go through an adjacent bead. I never cut it where the actual knot is, because 9 times out of 10, because you can't see very well, you end up cutting the knot. Whoops, I'll just push it through. I'm just going through any bead that happens to be next door. Doesn't matter where.
You're just securing it.
I'm
You're
just
giving it a
securing
little bit more
I'm just
solidity.
hiding the ends, really.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just hiding the ends. So there we go. Pull that through and then cut it. Whoops. Got cut, there we go. And there's your little bead. I'm going to pop that down. Okay?
Look at that.
There's your little bead. All right. And then if you want that to go onto a necklace and you want it to look more of a sort of berry, pop your thread through the middle of it with 1 bead on one side, 1 bead on the other side, and when they go together, they fill up that hole. So then it looks more like a bead. If you do that, it looks more like a tube.
Yep.
And sometimes you need to put a small bead inside to make it sit right. Can you see it? Otherwise it will fall to the top of the thread. Can you see that?
The Bulford brain's in action there, mind, isn't it? The Bulford brain, she's back again.
There we go. Then you've got your little berry. There you go, little berry, okay?
That's brilliant.
That's all right.
It's brilliant. Is it brilliant? Maybe you're just brilliant. I don't know.
Oh, Linda did it. I didn't. Look at those.
Now, while you were doing that, I did just deviate a tiny bit because no. Use the Bulford brain. Thank you. Lovely. I kind of shouldn't be doing this now, but I'm doing it anyway because I want that. I mean, seriously.
That is it.
It just doesn't need any kind of superlatives. It just is. I mean, you could choose from all of those strands. You honestly could choose each one of them to match with that topaz. Can I just highlight the fact that you could put that beautiful frosted and create the most beautiful
Can you imagine
compliments.
doing a tiara or something?
I just want to say wedding, or even, look. So there's number 1 option. Then stick with it, but then put the pearls to create this sumptuous, soft subtlety. I mean, what an elegant piece. Then you could go, okay, this is limited stock. I tell you now, people are trying to buy it. People are already trying to buy this topaz. It's Swiss blue topaz, and people are already there trying to buy. If you want it, you've got to be quick. See that number there? Dial it now if you want this. I'm talking about it, but I'm going to tell you now, it'll be gone in seconds. Take a look at how each one of these strands that I've just brought you in the kit works so beautifully. I mean, the charisma of the clarity, and then put it against the black, and you've got yourself a totally different look altogether. Hecky thought. Right, please know that today is an outlandish day of opportunity, but these offers, these deals are just absolutely exceptional. Exceptional. They are going to be one-offs. The fawn lines, bang, like that. I showed you this, I talked about it, and I said I'm going to do it, and literally you knew, you've got to know that today is the day to buy. You can't even sit there and just go, I'll have a think about it. I'm now into double figures, but I don't mean just buy double figures, I mean I'm limited now. If you want to join me, before I even tell you the price, I'm in limited availability. 55 carat. Look at that close up. It's pure perfection. Beautiful 6x3mm, fastest finger first now. Why? Because you have got 55 carats of Swiss blue topaz for less than £30. Do you know, again, I stood 1, 2, 3 studios down last night and I was selling one of those gemstones, one of them, and I was selling them for £50+. One in a simple setting, nice prong set. It was a beautiful piece of jewellery. I loved it, but I was selling it for nearly £50 and you've got it for £27.95. Absolutely incredible.
Imagine that with a boutique kit. Oh, goodness me. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that, should I?
Stop imagining.
Oh, hello. Oh,
Oh, you
look
didn't.
at that.
Oh,
Yes.
It is limited
Like
stock. It is limited stock. Less than. Oh my goodness.
With those as well, with those wound through. Can you?
This is a brilliant day, Debbie.
Oh, it is.
I mean, to be honest, I'm now questioning the fact: is Linda really ill, or did she just know that she'd want to buy everything, so she's sitting at home? Like she pretended to put loads of makeup on. Yeah. She made herself pale, and she made herself look really ill.
I'm safer to be at home.
That's
probably.
it, exactly.
Yeah, I think you are,
I want to be at home buying Linda now, tell the truth. At £27.95, an amazing. Hang on. What? Even Jack made some kind of. You made some kind of mooing sound. £27.95. Gosh, this is good. This is. What about the blue pearls? Oh. I know. It's good. It's seriously good.
Beautiful.
We are all just crooning over this Strand. £27.95. Oh, darling, it's so beautiful. We're in single quantity figures, though. We are literally in single quantity figures. First come, first served on it. How nice to confirm. 0800 644 655 is the free phone number that you're dialing. If you're watching on repeat, all I'll tell you now is if you're watching on repeat, you need to just expect. In fact, no, I'm going to say now, those people watching on repeat, good luck. Fingers crossed you will be successful. Those people who've put in their basket, please check it out, because if you don't check out, then I'm really sorry, you're gonna miss out. I'll guarantee you're gonna miss out if you don't check out. Really important to say that. £27.95, last of stock. I think I've literally got a handful, 2 or 3 left. Congratulations to you if you've got it. Well, £27.95. We're a bit jealous here now, aren't we?
We're just a
little bit jealous.
Just
okay,
a touch.
time for the wall of fame.
This is number 75.
I didn't even mean to whisper. No voice came out.
Oh dear. That's a bit worrying. This is number 75. This is from Claire.
I'm going to go get a drink.
Hello to you all. Here's my flame. It's green shades tiara using a mixture of green shaded gemstones inclusive of pearls, aventurine with gold wire. I think it makes a lovely effect. Wishing you all happy new year from Claire in Norfolk. That's beautiful.
Amazing.
Well
See,
done.
that's taking an idea, but then just inspiring yourself to colour and textures and.
It's beautiful. Beautiful, well done.
Like it. 73 is from Wendy in Somerset. Hello Wendy, she says, I came across your channel a few months ago and switched over regularly to watch it for quite a while before purchasing anything. I really enjoy your guest designers. I've been inspired by all of them, although as yet I've only made a few pieces of jewellery due to time commitments. I know, Judy, Wendy, it's just not enough ideas there. This is my first entry for the Wall of Fame from one of the first kits I bought. The necklace was given as a Christmas gift and it was used red quartzite, black agate, faceted rondelles, crackled quartz, all bought separately with gold-plated findings. The earrings to go with this are in the making. Oh yes, she's just about to make them, and she's having a rethink about the design. As your designers have said, if you don't like something or it doesn't work, just take it apart and start again. Thanks for introducing me to a great new hobby, and that's Wendy in Somerset. That's the joy of jewellery making, isn't it?
It is actually, yeah. Next season you cut it up and you make something different, don't you?
Exactly. Congratulations, Wendy. Gorgeous.
This is number 71. Isn't that lovely? 71. This is lovely.
Those pearls are delicious.
Gorgeous. This is from Doreen in Barnsley, South Yorkshire. Please find my submission, a red shell and culture pearl necklace on sterling silver, all purchased from JM, which I thought the colours were ideal for Christmas. I quite agree, actually. To do that's better. See it better. May I wish everyone at JM and Gems a very happy new year. From Doreen in South Yorkshire. That is gorgeous.
We are now, I now need to just jump in and say we are now sold out of the Swiss Blue Topaz. We are now sold out. That's obviously if you're watching on repeat, it's always worth giving it a go because there's every chance somebody hasn't bought it or by accident they haven't checked out or whatever on the basket. You know, if something doesn't go through, so it might be one left in stock, but technically it is now sold out, so sorry if you've missed out. 74, I'll quickly go to Luna. Oh, what a beautiful name. Hi, please enter me in this week's Wall of Fame. I made this set using black puffy agate coins, black and white faceted rounds, green agate, all from Jewellery Maker Corp. Happy Hogmanay to you all. Oh, right back to you. Right back, that's Luna. And I think that's actually really quite organic, isn't it, that
lovely,
piece?
I like
really
that.
earthy,
Very nice.
pretty.
This is number 72. I like this. This is from Sharon.
Carved flower.
Yes. Is it Irby?
No idea.
In Lancashire. I'm now my second year as a JM customer and enjoying every minute of it. Here is a ring that I recently made using a carved rose quartz bead and copper wire from JM, of course. I'm into wire wrapping at the moment, but thinking of trying out some other things. I've taught myself macrame by using one of your DVDs, but want to learn more and more. Thank you for being so brilliant, Jewellery Maker. I love you all.
Oh, thanks,
best wishes from Sharon. Thank you, Sharon. That's wonderful.
It's really gorgeous, isn't it?
That's
See,
lovely.
second year, and look at what's like in just 2 years what you can achieve. It's incredible, isn't it?
Still there and still saying it's amazing.
Talking about journeys, I'm going to read out another one. One of our finalists for the My Journey competition is Marie Jones. Hello, Marie. She says, my journey is quite recent. I made jewellery before, but never with gems. I've been an avid crafter, but mainly with wool, knitting and crochet. Unfortunately, about a year ago, I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, and although I am now on medication which helps, I've had to just try and manage my life with constant pain. One morning when I was trying to take my mind off the pain that had woken me up, I flicked through the channels and found Jewellery Maker. Presenting was Vicki wearing a tin hat that kept falling down and wooden box around her neck that kept getting in the way. Can't imagine why I was doing that. Well, I've not laughed so much in a long time. I almost managed to forget about the pain. As well as laughing along with Vicki, I fell in with gemstones and was amazed by the prices. I loved jewellery making, and when I started to receive the parcels, the tools were really comfortable to use. And yes, it took me a while, a little time. I have taken, and I have to rest it to now. Pardon me. And I have to take a rest now and then before I manage to finish a piece. But I really enjoyed the discovery of this new hobby. A few weeks ago, I had one of my Wall of Fame pieces read out on the show, and it was such a thrill. I now have a much better outlook on life, and I really enjoy the accomplishment I feel when I finish a piece of jewellery. I would just like to say a big thank you to all who make Jewellery Maker possible, as you have given me back some positivity in my life, some new friends, and a feeling of accomplishment that I lost through my disability. To gain some semblance of life again. And that is my story so far. Not the end, more of a beginning.
Oh, how lovely.
Can I tell you now, like, when I read that, Marie, burst into tears, like I want to cry now, because that's what it's about. Life's about. It's about remembering that it's a moment that you don't know what's going to happen next, but it's all about living in the here and now, and then just knowing that it's not the end, it's all about the beginning.
And why were you wearing a tin hat?
I was wearing a tin house coat because we were doing the 1940s, and I was doing the war years, and we were doing make and make do. So I had the army hat, the tin hat, and I had a gas mask.
Oh.
obvious.
Lovely.
Caroline in Sussex's text, and it's Caroline in Sussex saying, hello lovelies, happy new year to you all. Vix is on form as usual, and although I'm really sorry Linda is poorly, it's a real treat to have the lovely Debbie on today.
you.
Have a great day, lots of love from Caroline, and that's Caroline in Ace Sussex. Right back at you, Caroline, it's nice to have your company too. Another text message as well, who's it from? It's from Jess. Hello Jess, she says, morning all and a happy new year. Would love to know where you heard this no rain for the first 2 weeks of January from, as we already have had one downpour in Warrington.
Oh dear.
Drat. Oh well, never mind us. I am rather content snuggled up watching Jewellery Maker. Lots of love from Jess Springall. Jess was on the radio, and surely when they tell you things on the radio, you have to believe them.
Yeah. Have to, don't you?
Now who have I got? I've got Linda. Linda texting in as well. Happy 2012, she said, 2013, crikey, to all of Jewellery Maker. Would like to send my special thanks to all the ladies and gentlemen in the call centre. No matter how busy the lines are, they are always so polite and helpful. Just brilliant. Thank you, Linda. I totally agree. Totally agree. We're an award-winning customer service team. I think that we can't underestimate how hard they work. So I will pass it on. You know, I know they're really busy at the moment, but I'll certainly pass it on, and I'm sure they'll get a little round of applause from us. Congratulations to you all if you got that Swiss Blue Topaz. Don't forget, still to come, I've got Amber, I've got Appetite. The Appetite. Boom. That colour is...
That's definitely your word, isn't it?
Boom!
Definitely.
It's a beauty. That neon Appetite is a beauty. It's coming our way. It is your New Year's deals. We've still got the silver bundle and the gold bundle to fit in. I tell you what, we'll do that straight after this.
Jewellery Maker are proud to introduce our brand new Kumihimo kit. Kumihimo is a Japanese form of braid making and is often combined with beads to make beautiful jewellery. Take your jewellery one step further with this incredible technique.
In a pile of emerald like this, you really have a wealth of different qualities here. Everything from the kind of quality of gemstones that we've faceted into gems ready for jewellery, right through to your cabochons, through to your really, really high quality beads, through to the strands which you might have seen on Jewellery Maker before, and then some flat faceted pieces as well.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
New to polymer clay? Then why not come and join us on our Polymer Clay for Beginners course? Join guest designer Debbie Bulford as she guides you through the basic techniques of creating bead shapes, basic canes, pendants, feature beads and much more. You will get the chance to design and craft your own pieces, which you can then take home. During the course of the day, you will get to have a backstage tour of the studios, meet the presenters and have a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes black and white clay, a colour clay pack of your choice, use of all tools, buffet-style lunch and refreshments, all for just $64.95. For details of course dates and availability, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Right, the reason that we didn't want to miss out on our silver deal, can I just say, I didn't even put any makeup on, and I look, my mum will tell us off because I look really pale because I've not slept properly. Does that look better? All right, not really. You can't make that, you can't make a face look better than that, can you? Sorry. New year, we said yesterday that we had both a silver and a gold bundle that we want to celebrate, of course, the awards ceremony, but we didn't get a chance to fit it in. There was so much going on. So we're going to do the silver bundle now. Now, the reason that we wanted to fit it in is because it's insanely good. Because when we say silver, We don't mean silver copper plated. We mean solid sterling silver. Packs 1, 2, 3. Yes, I'm gonna do a sterling silver bundle pack 3 times over. I am not going to do buy 2, get 1 free. I'm not going to do that, Jack. I know. That would make a little bit of, not a huge amount, because it's silver, and really, why would we give silver away? Why would you give, but that would be a really good deal, essentially, wouldn't it, Kelly? Kelly might be just goes, yes, Vicky, that would be a good deal, essentially, on a normal day. That's the kind of deal we would do. But, of course, it's the new year, and therefore, if I'm not going to do buy 2, get 1 free, what kind of deal could I do? Half price? Sorry, did I say anything that, no, I don't, did I say half price? Did I say that? I don't think I did. Do I need to say, I've already, half price. Sorry, so sorry. Clearing my half price. Yes, and a little bit of frog in the throat there. The bug's going around this building. Dreadful. Solid sterling silver. You're getting what? Let me tell you what you're getting quickly. Let me tell you what you get. My producer is so excited. She's like, that. I just need to do the price. Just need to do the price. I'm going to quickly tell everyone. You are getting eye pins, head pins. You're getting jump rings. You are getting crimp beads. You are getting shepherd hooks. Now you're getting in total. You're getting 6 lots of shepherd. You are getting 30 lots of, let's make sure, 30 lots of head pins, 30 eye pins, 30 crimp beads, 6 pairs of shepherd hooks, 9 open jump rings 5mm, 9 open jump rings 8mm, and 9 bolt ring clasp and jump rings, all in solid sterling silver. Now the price you should be paying is close to £40. The price you're paying today, $21.95. We're talking pretty much half price. Pretty much half price. Can I just say, the simple fact is that we actually wouldn't have been able to put this to air. We would not have done this price tag. Do you want to know who did this? Just so that the next time she's on air, you can literally kiss her feet. Hannah Oxbury. The management now, yes, Hannah Oxbury, or manager, I can tell you now, put this together. We would not, as a presenter and producer team, be able to have put that price to air. The only reason we have put that to air is because Hannah Oxbury, our manager, has then said, yes, we'll do that. She actually made that price decision. She's good, isn't she? She's very good. Very, very good. $21.95. We're now into restricted stock offer. So when we do a management deal like that, when we do a management deal, the simple fact is that, okay, we'll do a special offer, but we're going to do it to a restricted quantity. So it's going to be first come, first serve. We will reward the people who are the fastest to confirm. Otherwise, you miss out. $21.95 is a management deal. It is New Year's, well, it was New Year's Eve special, but we've now had to bring it into New Year's Day. New Year's Day is celebrating the qualities of solid sterling silver. An amazing price point, $21.95 for a feature offer. I mean, absolutely incredible. 30 of your head pins. And you see, the thing is sterling silver has such a kudos with jewellery, doesn't it, Debs? You know, sterling silver is so well regarded.
It is, but you must make, I say this every time, but you must make sure that people that buy from you know it's sterling silver. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, make sure, you know, you label them a different colour or something. But you don't have any worries selling it either, because no one's going to have an allergy to it.
No. Yeah, there's that sense of... I
just think it's more. It is more luxury, and it does shine different.
Oh,
it really does.
I think it feels. Really in some ways, it feels different.
It does actually,
especially when you're crafting it. I mean, obviously, from a perspective where I'm not a huge crafter, but I obviously have worked with both aspects of silver plated and solid sterling silver. Now, I just find it really much more malleable. I find it much more forgiving. Is that the right way to describe it?
It might be more expensive, but actually for beginners, it is more forgiving because you can straighten it and bend it as much as you possibly. Obviously, it's going to break at some point. Every wire will break. Every single wire that's made will break. But it is far more malleable. You don't worry about the coating coming off.
No, exactly.
You can reuse it and reuse it, and don't forget the little bits you cut off. Keep and pop it in a pot because they're worth money.
And I was just thinking, like, things like, you know, using like the quality of this apatite and then simply just using the shepherd hooks. And as you say, because these could be used and used and used again, I mean, you just create one pair of earrings with the shepherd hooks with something like this. You wear them and then you break up and you make another pair of earrings and you've still got the shepherd hooks, still the quality of solid sterling silver, still the luxury. You know, you've got that versatility about it, isn't it? Really important to remember that jewellery making is almost an eternally evolving opportunity to create jewellery that will never be seen, you know, other than, you know, made once, and if you wanted to, weared once and then moving on and making another piece altogether. $21.95 for your solid sterling silver. I'm just putting that apatite against it because I was just thinking sterling silver with apatite like that, it really is it's in a unique quality, isn't it? It is something rather luxurious. $21.95, and in total you have got some serious, must be over 80 pieces of findings that you've got for solid sterling silver. It has to be over 80. I don't know the exact maths on it. Congratulations to you. Lots and lots and lots. Not just over 80, that would just doesn't make sense because it was 30, 60, 90. So over 100 pieces of sterling silver we've just done for $21.95, haven't we? Over 100 pieces of sterling silver. Okay, limited stock. Hannah Oxbury, our manager, gave oh, is it? Okay, very limited stock, very limited. Congratulations. Shall we just stick with the whole principles of silver and gold now? Because you've got the silver principles. What are we going to do with the gold? Oh, look. Hang on. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Who did this bundle? Hannah Oxbury. I was going to say you can't. I know you couldn't have done this because that was not accident. That's a one-off. Do you want to know what it is? It's opal. Can I just tell you? I know. Don't tell my bosses this. Please don't. I'm sure my bosses are watching right now. Oh, please don't tell them. I really would sit here and not get paid on a day like today. I would sit here and just happily. And I know it's New Year's Day, and I know that that's you know. Honestly, what this isn't a job. This is just a joy. Do you know what I mean? Somebody on my CV must have said, instead of going for a job, you're going for joy. Because that's it. They changed the B for the Y. Because this is a joy to present. This really is a utter joy. An utter joy. Okay, the phone is now going. It's probably one of our bosses going. So is Vic's basically saying she's going to work for free today? Damn, I knew I shouldn't have said that. Oh my goodness me. Absolutely. I can't believe in a bundle you are about to get yellow opal and citrine. Debbie, what kind of a day is today?
That is, and pyrite.
Oh no, Debs, I'm not even stopping there. Right?
Right.
Opal, citrine. I'm going to have to go put them all together so we can see them all. Golden obsidian.
Oh.
Gold. Sunstone. Pyrite. Tiger's eye. Now, I'll tell you now, this is not available to our stock list. This is not available to myself or to the likes of Debbie to make up kits. These are gemstones that are totally unavailable. These are exclusive combinations that you are getting. This is management again. The lovely Hannah Oxbury is back in action. The big ox is there again. Go on, ox. She's watching, I can hear her. Go on, the ox. Oh my goodness me. God, she's a good one, isn't it? Now, for those of you who don't know who Hannah Oxbury is, she is a doll. She is amazing to work with. She comes on our design team. She started as part of our Sunday sofa. She came on as part of our guest design team. She now works as part of the company. She is an absolute, she's a god to me now, putting this together. Amazing. You've got yellow opal together with citrine, together with golden obsidian. Again, these are like dreams of gemstones. Dreams are being made right now. Pyrite hexagons. You've got tiger's eye. You've got, this is redonkulously good. I'm going to show you the opal. I mean, the word opalescence. You know how we talk about moonstone and argillarescence, Jack? Okay, here's another one. Opalescence. The only word, or the only gemstone that can have opalescence is?
Opal.
Yeah, like it. Good thinking. Take a look at this opalescence. Absolutely incredible. I mean, it's a gemstone that has this beautiful quality. It's got a transparency. I mean, normally opalescence, you expect to have at least some kind see, opalescence, you expect it to be opaque. You do expect it to be non-transferring of light, and yet this is almost like a fire opal. It is that clear. It's got a beautiful transparency. You know, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking to myself, it's not Mexican, because Mexican opal is actually, well, Mexican opal is probably orange more than anything. The only other place I know that does this colour opal is Australia. And if you are getting Australian, can you check for me? Kelly, I don't know whether we've got information. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. But if you can find out if it's got any information. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking to myself, I don't know any other places. I'm quite good at my locations and I don't know anywhere else. It is. Oh my goodness me, you are getting yourself the best located opal that there is on the planet right now, Australian opal. Just to highlight the fact, now to source opal at the moment in Australia is becoming increasingly more difficult. Recently, actually probably about 2 or 3 years ago, so it's really starting to filter right now into the jewellery industry. About 3 years ago, the government started to cap mining restrictions. So started making stipulations on how it was sourced. And actually, mining opal, there's only small pockets of opal that miners are allowed to source from individually. So instead of having big, there are miners who own like kind of 2 or 3 pockets and that's it. And one of the biggest things is many of those miners are going, look, there's too many restrictions, so they've literally just walked away from their mining. They've said it's not worth it, there's too many things. And so therefore what happens to the jewellery industry is there's not a lot of opal around. And that's when I'm looking at this going, Australian opal, and we've got it in a bundle. It doesn't make sense. This is management bundle. If you haven't got it now, you're not going to get it again, to my thought process. If you want this now, now dial. Okay, I'll tell you what, I'll give you 20 seconds to dial. 20 seconds to dial. You're getting Australian opal. You are getting golden obsidian. You've got the most breathtaking quality of golden obsidian. The beautiful warmth of sunstone. You've got your pyrite. You've got your amazing tiger's eye, and all for one price tag. Best of 2012 gold bundle. Management price $37.95. Say the word 30 to a bundle like this. To say 60, I'd be more content. 70, I'd be more expectant. But to say 37 at 95, that for me is truly, I mean, that's luxury. That there is luxury. What more could you ask for? You can't ask much more of us. I tell you what, when you know how hard we're working, and to offer a strand of such exquisite Australian opal. I mean, this is a strand of distinction. In fact, you've got two strands of distinction sitting here, citrine and the opal together for £90. That alone would be a talking point bundle, but no, we add and add luxury with that golden obsidian. I mean, I haven't even spent time on the golden obsidian, and that's one of our biggest gemstones of the year, golden obsidian. I mean, obsidian against the pyrite. I mean, just look at that breathtaking luxury. I mean, it's just extraordinary where you get the pyrite and then you get those golden flickers over the obsidian. I mean, these are delectable, luxurious strands, and I can appreciate a lot of people who are watching going, £37, oh, it's a new £37. All I'll say is that break this down, you do not get to $37.95. Not when you get Australian opal like this, not when you're then getting a stranded distinction of citrine. I have got limited availability on this one. This is a luxury bundle, and I have of course still got the boutique bundle. Yes, Linda's boutique bundle is still to come as well. So if you are looking for, you know, new year, new gemstones, new designs, then I think this is the day. This is the day to really begin exploring gemstone avenues that perhaps you haven't had chance to do so. I know that I've not done anything like that yellow opal. I know I've not put this to ever at all. Wow, I mean, amazing. $37.95. Congratulations to you. Phoning on the lines. I have got queues, not huge queues, around about a minute and a half. Processing your call as fast as you can. It is a free phone number that you are dialing. So once you've picked up the phone and processed your call with us, then we will say to you, with you as soon as we can get it to your door, of course. Delivery is £2.95 for standard pricing. If you want to express it, it's £4.95. But of course, with the new year, we are bringing you so many new delivery. You probably want it tomorrow. You know, you're probably so excited. You just bought that bundle. You're going, okay, how long is it going to take me? We'll get it to you as fast as we can. $37.95. Oh my goodness me, that opal has just got me going. That's amazing. No wonder we had to put that to air today. Can't lose out on a bundle like that now, can you? Absolutely not. Right then, just to let you know, the Kumihimo, for all of those of you texting in saying, when is it coming? When's it coming? Our amazing deal. And of course, for those of you who have seen Kumihimo before, this is available right here at Jewellery Maker in about half an hour's time. This is everything. Now the thing is that if you do your research, right, you can buy this elsewhere. I'm not gonna lie, you could buy this kit elsewhere. But I tell you what, you will be buying it at a higher price. Be warned, we are absolutely unstoppable on our prices for these kits. Please be prepared to get the deal, the ultimate deal on that amazing starter braiding kit. It's called Kumihimo. Those of you who haven't seen it, the results are like this, and that's why everybody's wanting it, because the results sold out in seconds last time. Actually, I had probably about 100 people who missed out on the phone lines. I was just on the phone lines, people missing out when I launched this. Relaunching it today in about half an hour's time. So just gone midday if you're watching on the live show. Right then, shall we move on? What's new in? What is new in? Well, what's new, not new to the planet, in fact, one of the oldest gemstones on the planet is amber. Dare I? Dare I? I dare. I dare. It's time. Right. Before you see it, I would like you to just know that this is going to disappear. Last time we put amber to air, and you actually said on one of our Wall of Fame entries, right, she said, one of our Wall of Fame entries said, I got the amber, unlike a lot of people. A lot of people missed out. The last time we put amber to air, a lot of people, this is a brand new strand, and we appreciate there are a lot of people watching. We do know there are huge amounts of people watching today, and with that in mind, we have got what we would normally classify as a decent quantity, but in today's standards, today has been really busy, it's not going to be enough. This is your chance to own yellow amber, and when it's classified, okay, phone lines are going crazy instantly. Oh my goodness me, I literally went amber and the phone lines went from 0 to 27. That's how quick. I'm looking at it, just gone 0, 27 people on the lines. That's massive. And then, oh my goodness me, web buyers. I don't even know. I don't even know what's happened on the web. All I know is on the phone lines, I'm being shown this call screen, and it has literally gone from there, boom, flying, and I can't even tell. Shall I just tell you the price? Shall I just tell you the price because of the people on the lines? Would it be easy to do it like that? Because otherwise we won't be able to do. Let's just do it. Let's just tell you the price tag of amber. Can I reiterate, one of the oldest gemstones on the planet? This gemstone, quite simply, millions. I mean, we're literally talking up to 50 million years old. Can you imagine working and crafting and designing jewellery that has a heritage and a provenance of over 50 million years old? That's what this is about. When you work with genuine gemstones, you're working with history, you're working with Mother Nature, but this is an organic gemstone. It's one of the only organic gemstones that we can bring to air, that and pearls, and you have got the chance to own it. Organic means that it's naturally forming from the tree resins. It quite simply is like Mother Nature, like, you know, it's not in the ground, it literally is forming within Mother Nature, and then it becomes part of the ground. This is amazing because you are getting a gemstone of such incredible historical provenance. You've got the chance to own it today, work with it, create with it, and own it for $9.95. We've gone less than £10. We have gone less than oh yeah, oh yeah. Look at us with our little dance and rap with the claps. $9.95. Oh my goodness me. I can tell you now, a quarter of the stock sold within the first 30 seconds. A quarter of our stock sold in 30 seconds. Now, I will say to you, if you are getting an engaged tone right now, then we will process your call as fast as we can, as long as you hear the hello and welcome to Jewellery Maker. If you hear the beep, 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 phone down, dial again, pick up the phone and say hello. Beep, 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 put the phone down, dial again until you hear hello and welcome to Jewellery Maker. $9.95. $9.95 is all you pay. Queues of at least 2.5 minutes already. Queues of at least 2.5 minutes. $9.95. Absolutely extraordinary. The big offers that are coming your way today are unmissable. Less than £10. You know that £10 note that you put in your purse and you get out the cash machine and then you look in your purse maybe about half an hour later and it's gone. Yep. You know, that's £10 that quite simply you've bought maybe a pint of milk and you've had to go. I mean, often is the case, you know, you've got to say, I'll go, for me, I'm just doing my own, £10 probably. I had to buy some Calpol, or then I've had to go and I've got, you know, Pete's rang and say, can you get me some shower gel? And, okay, I'll get you some shower gel. And things like, well, actually, I do probably need another loaf of bread, so I'll get that loaf of bread. And that £10, gone. And yet, that same £10, look at that. I mean, literally, gemstone forever. Oh, forever, ever, and ever, 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 ever. What's that from? What song's that? Forever, ever, and ever, 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 ever. Yeah, not a clue. Okay, lots of people singing in my ear now. Lots of people singing, or shall I say, trying to sing. I'm in so much trouble when we come off air. £9.95 is all you pay. Huge congratulations. What I will say to you is, because this is an organic gemstone, it's very much like pearl. It's got such a lightness to touch this. Lovely lightness. a real different density. This is another thing about genuine gemstones. I think often is the case, because it's amber, you often wouldn't relate it to carat weight, because actually in principle, say you put the same size of gemstone of sapphire against the same size of gemstone of amber, the sapphire would be much heavier. Why? Because actually the actual composition of the gemstone, because this is an organic formation, the composition is much different to that of the composition of sapphire. £9.95 is all you pay. So when you get it home, what you'll find is it's got that lightness about it. It's really nice to wear it, say on like a summer's day. Sometimes when you do wear jewellery on a summer's day, you feel like kind of a bit hot and like sticky, whereas with amber it's quite cooling, light, you know, it doesn't have that weight to it so much, so it's going to be quite a nice summer, and it has got that summer colour about it, hasn't it? Summer, summer, summertime. Do you know what happened last night? When my husband rang me to say Happy New Year while I was in bed by myself in a B&B with a cup of hot water. When he rang me, I'm joking, when my husband rang me to say Happy New Year, do you know what he did say? And this is where I go, get in. I obviously have subliminally had an impact. Do you know what he talked about?
No.
Holidays. Yeah!
It works.
It works. My goodness, it works. I promise you, he genuinely did say, roll on the holidays. And I went, did you just say roll on a holiday? Do you want me to start looking for it now? And he went, Vicky, it's midnight on New Year's Eve. Do you really do? I was like that. I'll go and look in now, darling. I didn't though. I needed to sleep. No, I'm not a holiday neurotic kind of a person, am I? £9.95. Okay, still queues on the lines, and I'm sorry if you find yourself being in a queue, but it's just one of those things. It's really busy today. Our call centre staff working really hard to process your call. Moving on. Moving on. Before I move on, dare I do that?
Ooh,
dare I do that?
That's beautiful.
You know what? Do you know what? Why I've just done that?
Why's that?
Because of that lovely lady who made that beautiful tiara. And you know when you saw the gold and the greens?
Yes.
Right? And I just saw that. And that's just inspired me to think of colours that perhaps, you know, that have that real penetration.
Yep.
It's just inspired me. Yeah. Thanks, Jack. Who is it? Claire in Norfolk, you inspired me there. Because those beautiful colours there, and I just thought, oh, hang on a minute, you know, the golds and the greens and those beautiful shades. And then I just saw the golds of obviously and those hot colours of the amber, and I thought, oh, put it with the turquoisey greens. What do you reckon? Beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, that lovely appetite coming up later on. I've got loads still to fit in, including this fluorite. Including the fluorite. That's pretty, isn't it? That is pretty. Yeah, that has got to be. You know what? Out of all of the strands today, I think that's that. Oh, I don't know. I know. We've had oh, by the way, if you missed out this morning on our early bird, fair dues. I know that it was, you know, 9 o'clock in the morning when we started, and if you missed out, New Year's Day, you might have been, you know, a little bit worse for wear, or perhaps just a little bit bleary-eyed. Did you know that I did emerald today as our early bird? Can I recap? Have we got any time? None left. It's already gone. What? Sorry for those people who were bleary-eyed and a little bit worse for wear this morning. Don't have any left to recap on that. I didn't know that, but that's because the emerald went to less than a £5. It's Happy New Year here at Jewellery Maker. The lovely Debbie's with us today as well. Debbie will be taking us through the Kumihimo braiding in about 15 minutes time, so that's to look forward to. All of those of you who are pending, waiting for that to happen just after midday. Okay, where shall we go? What am I doing? Oh, the boutique. We're going boutique, Debbie.
Okay.
We're going boutique. Now you have seen this because I've shown you it a couple of times now, so you're probably already prepared for the luxury that sits within this combination. Now it is a limited edition combination, as our boutique ranges always are. This is made up by Linda, and I think for those of you who do know Linda as part of the team, you can see her stamp of luxury within this combination, and it is true luxury because within that this complement of tones, you've got such a seduction of softer, richer, and yet integral qualities of colour. I mean, here we are bringing together this. It's a delight, and I don't really know which one I want to pick up first because part of me wants to go to the aquamarine straight away. Because for some reason, I don't know whether the aquamarine I feel like is the almost like the centre pin that then is like the echo of all the other colours that come out of it. Maybe the pearls are the centre pin. I don't. There's a lot of gemstone here that we've got to talk about. A lot of gemstone, including aquamarine. And of course, the moment I say aquamarine, there'll be a lot of people who are very, very excited. It's a very well-known gemstone, highly sought-after stone of choice. Of course, March's birthstones, for those of you who sell your jewellery, it's a great stone to have, of course, working our way to you know, the third month of the year. I know we've just hit into the first month, but the jewellery making, it's all about advanced jewellery making, isn't it? You know, your springtime fairs, you need to have this gemstone. And I know for Mark, one of our designers who does quite a lot of fairs and stores, he says, you know, this is one of the gemstones that he cannot afford not to have on his stall because it always sells, it always draws in people to look at his stall. Aquamarine is a big seller, highly recognised, very desirable, and of course with, as I say, that March birthstone symbolism, I do think that it's a must-have to you jewellery makers out there who do like to sell their jewellery. Aquamarine medium nuggets, 12 by 4 to 20 by 8 millimetre. Really quite nice if you don't send your jewellery but you just want to do it as a birthday gift as well. You know, I don't want to always say that you know, jewellery making is about selling, because it's not. You know, it's about a hobby, it's about a passion, it's about enjoying something and treating yourself. You know, it's just a case of, I think with strands like this, there is that money potential if you're going to sell. But go from there with aquamarine nuggets, over 200 carats you've got in that strand, and take you to these beautiful, I'm going to go pearls, you know. I'm going to go to the pearls next, because we're sticking with that luxurious powder blue feel. You've got that softer tone. I mean, that for maybe like a nice simple wedding look. You know, if you are going to again make jewellery for the likes of your tiaras, or perhaps for your weddings. I mean, this is just such a soft and delicate, feminine feel to jewellery. I mean, would you work it together? Would you work it separately? You've got there your 8 to 9 millimetre pearls. Great quality to those pearls. You can see the quality because of the movement over the pearl. Movement over pearl is called, let's see if Jax can remember. Movement of light over a pearl is called, begins with an O, or, orient. The orient of light. So when you get a pearl, and it's only on pearls again, so we're learning about a very specific terminology here, orient of light. Basically, it's the way that light moves over a pearl. There's no other gemstone that can move the light like pearl does. It literally shimmers off the surface, and that's what you've got there. That's shimmering. So what is it, Jack? Orient. Yeah, think about the express. Think about the train. Orient. So think about like the movement of light. The orient. Got it? Brilliant. So there's your pearls. This is a luxury bundle. Just remember, luxury for less on a day like today. You have got, on top of that, we're sticking with those powder blues. That's lovely. That really is lovely. You've got there your blue frosted crackled agate rounds. Those are 8 millimetre. It feels like we're just getting different shades of tropical blue skies, you know, when you think about, or maybe blue skies, and that, yeah, I'm talking holidays again, aren't I? Yeah. Blue skies, ocean blues as well, all together, breathtaking. Keep on adding though, keep on adding, and boy do we add. How about adding fluorite? A double strand of fluorite. a little bit more of those fresher tones to add to those different palettes of textures. Then let's add again, don't forget that's a double strand, and we're adding again these glorious apatite seed beads. I feel like Christmas is back again. It really does feel like Christmas is back. This is Christmas perfection, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like, all I want for Christmas is this bundle. Yeah, because you've got everything you could possibly want. And then Santa often just leaves one extra special gift, doesn't he? That extra special treat is this magnificent coated statement of your rose gold finished pyrite. Yes, we're talking rose gold coated pyrite. These are faceted cubes ranging from 4 to 8 millimeter. Would you like a close-up of these? Rose gold plated. Simply is boutique collection. And I mean, the simple fact is when I say rose gold, I am talking about this is the color for the year in terms of your metal. Rose gold is massive, and I mean really, really massive within the jewelry industry at the moment. Rose gold, you just can't. Last year it was busy, last year it was popular, but this year it is like it really has picked up. So I'm going to say now, if you want to get a very strong, luxurious and designer look jewelry, rose gold finish, that's what you've got in pyrite. So you've got the weight of pyrite, but you've got that incredible metallic finish to the look as well. It's all there for you. It's a luxurious combination. Your fluorite, your seed beads of apatite, you've got your frosted agate, you've got your pearls and your aquamarine, and to finish it off, your rose gold coated pyrite. All of this can be yours for one exceptional price tag. This is your boutique collection by Linda for $39.95, less than £40. Absolutely amazing. The price you should be paying on this, if you were buying these separately, pretty much £70. Yeah, you should be paying pretty much £70 for this boutique look, and you've got it for less than 40. I'm not surprised by 70. In fact, I think 70 is a really reasonable price. I mean, £70 is quite a lot of money, but actually £70 when you put it in perspective of all of this incredible caliber of gemstone combination, including the rose gold pyrite, including the aquamarine, the seed beads of apatite, it makes it, the pearls, it makes sense to be 70, and yet it's 40. It's $39.95. I think we do need to just have a quick look at some of the jewelry that Linda has made, because this really is luxury. This is top grade luxury gemstone combinations. It's the, and I mean, the jewelry that Linda's made, Debbie, is absolutely extraordinary. I'm going to go straight over, in fact. There's no point in holding off on this one. Take a look at that bundle. Take aboard the caliber of the stones, and then look at the resulting jewelry.
I couldn't believe it when I opened up the bag, and she said, "Oh, I've just got a couple of necklaces, you know, on a couple of busts and what have you." And I thought, God, they're just so beautiful, so beautiful.
There's so much good jewelry today. There's so much good gemstone. There's so much excitement today. Oh, and I'm wearing one. Oh, oh, you're looking at my necklace. I was going, what should I? Oh,
yeah,
of course. I'm wearing one as well, aren't I? I've been wearing it all day.
Isn't that beautiful?
That's amazing.
This is absolutely stunning. I mean, you could do that with so many different gems, couldn't you?
Yeah.
In so many different ways.
That's just... See, that's taking pearls from the traditional to the contemporary.
Absolutely.
Isn't it?
Absolutely.
That is taking pearls, and instead of going like I would, very simple, actually it's going simple but truly. Oh my goodness me, I've only just noticed that that's the apatite as well.
Yeah, that's right. And it almost looks like little stamens inside the flowers,
yeah.
You know? Obviously use some jewellery glue or something on there, but it's absolutely beautiful.
That is just amazing.
And the next one to you, I just love that.
Well, Linda has really taken that boutique feel and given a boutique piece of jewellery.
Isn't that just
wait for this, wait for this, wait for the
boom! Isn't that lovely?
Awesome. That is absolutely, I feel like I want to wear it. Let's just see what it looks like on, because you know these are the types of pieces of jewellery that it's nice to see on the bust, but let's put it on. Can I put it on? Is that all right, Claire? Let me put it on and show you. I'm sorry if I catch my microphone, so if you hear a little bit of a thudding, it's only because I've come.
Oh, I say. Look at that.
Oh, makes me stand a little bit taller.
It does, doesn't it?
Oh, goodness me.
That is gorgeous.
Wow. Oh, Linda. Linda.
Wonderful.
She is just wonderful.
So clever.
Absolutely. I mean, it feels like it's like a cascade of flowers.
And I like the fact that the flowers actually aren't, everyone isn't the same.
Yes.
It just looks so organic. It's beautiful. Oh, it's
but
lovely,
then
Linda.
those
It really is.
magnificent
Aren't they superb?
rose gold coated. I know. They just dazzle, don't they? Just dazzle. It's $39.95 for this bundle, and again I think we've got to remember that this bundle is about basically giving you an opportunity to get a full range of gemstones that perhaps you haven't already got in your collection at a price that you'll never get them for again. And I assure you, you're not going to get under 40 for a bundle like this again, not for this range of gemstones. And really it's about us saying, okay, we're showing you some of the potential, but you actually can unleash your own potential on this one. This is about really just, it feels like it's like you're sitting in front of probably 50 artists and saying, here's some same coloured paints, here's the same paintbrushes, there's the blank canvas, now you design what you want.
We had this conversation the other day, didn't we? It'd be nice to get different people together and give them different kits and say, right, now you make them up.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Everyone would make a completely different thing. Now those earrings you see on there, what a lovely way of using the seed beads.
Beautiful.
Aren't they gorgeous?
Yeah. Gorgeous. And see, the thing is that actually the Sunday sofa was always really nice like that.
Yes.
Which is why it'll be lovely to have it back, because we gave everybody the same thing and they created
vastly different looks, and that inspired me, I have to say. And the Wall of Fame inspires me.
Yeah. I love the wall. It's one of my favourite parts of the show.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. Congratulations if you have got that
Wonderful.
one. $39.95 is all you pay. Are we going to do one quick deal? Should we do one more quick deal? What should we do? What should we do? What should we do? Come on. Or shall I stay here and run over? It's up to you. Are we running? Go. Ah, Tom. Sorry, that was me in the yacht aisle. Sorry, Tom. What shall we do and what can we fit in? What can we do before we go for a break? Right, I'll tell you now, when we go to the break, right, the moment we come back from the break, you need to dial. That's because we're doing this straight after the break. So in about 5 minutes time, we'll call to a break. As soon as we come back, if you want this kit, if you were one of those 100+ people who missed out when I launched this a few weeks ago, I'm going to say now, pick up the phone off the break, right? So you know you're not going to miss out. We've got a decent quantity, but based on how quick they went last time, I'm going to say now, first come, first served again. That's coming up in about 5 minutes time. 5 minutes time. Okay, when they go to the break, as soon as I come back and say hello, pick up the phone. Just trust me, it'll be worth it. It'll be definitely worth it. What am I doing? Where should I go? Box number 4? Oh, a new bundle. I've never seen amethyst this big. That's... Sorry, I'll bring this strand back. I've never seen amethyst this big ever. I have worked with genuine gemstones for probably something like that, 8-9 years, and now you're looking at the most extraordinary centerpiece. Look at that. That's incredible. Watch out for an amazing deal. 30 by 13, okay? 30 by 13, we get that. We get the 30. We've probably seen 30 by 13 before. 65, yes, 65 by 30. That's incredible. That is absolutely incredible. If you want your feature gemstone jewellery, I think I might have found it. Of course, don't forget Amethyst, February's birthstone as well. February's birthstone. So again, perfect timing to lead you with nice time to be able to sit back and relax and enjoy your amethyst to create some great jewellery. Nice gift potential as well on this one if you're going to give it as a gift. I mean, lovely collaboration of colours, sizes. Your ovals, the ovals look small in comparison, don't they? 14 by 10. 14 by 10 in the ovals. Lovely shading of colours. But look at that one strand. What on earth? What? Oh my goodness me. What a deer this is. What a deer. We have bigger than my head. Oh my goodness me. And my little butt on top. Right then, what can we do? Can we really do that? Oh, right. Can we really do that for that? It's 65 by 30. 65 by 30. Guess what? Your price tag. $14.95. $14.95. Oh my goodness, you should be way over £20 on this combination. Your Amethyst Duo, $14.95. I mean, do you want us to have some kind of perspective on size against the neckline? Would that be helpful? Just so you can see. I mean, you were going to use probably that centerpiece as just that. An amethyst centerpiece. Holy moly, that's good. $14.95 is all you pay. One of our biggest sellers anyway, amethyst. Certainly within the award ceremony, came right at the top around. I think it must have been came in at top gemstone, something like I think it came in at number 3 because it's such a popular gem of choice. Of course, March's birthstone, so a great gift for you there. An amazing opportunity, and of course opportunities to really reap the rewards. 0800 644 655 is the free phone number. Please be patient. It is a free phone number, but you will have to be queuing on those lines. You can join us on the web at www.jewellerymaker.com. We have got still to come today. We have got Appetite to look forward to. Oh yes, Appetite still to look forward to. And on top of that, your beautiful puffy hearts of fluorite. Have I just put that together? That's gorgeous. Oh, that is just beautiful. I wonder if you would put the amethyst with it as well. Everything's working for me today. Everything. I like this day a lot. We have so much still to look forward to. We've got the Appetite, we've got other deals still to come, and we have the relaunch of our Kumihimo. It's the braiding technique that everybody talks about. I think I had about 100 people miss out last time. Those 100 people, if you're watching now, you need to dial as soon as I come back to air. As soon as I say hello, pick up the phone to make sure you don't miss out. Launching Kumihimo straight after the break. Don't go anywhere. It's going to be big, very big.
Jewellery Maker are proud to introduce our brand new Kumihimo kit. Kumihimo is a Japanese form of braid making and is often combined with beads to make beautiful jewellery. Take your jewellery one step further with this incredible technique.
Now, pick up the phone now. If you missed out last time, pick up the phone now. If you want Kumihimo, if you want the braiding technique, if it's going to be a new technique for 2013, now is when you need to dial. I don't want you to miss out again. If you did miss out, I don't want you to miss out again. Being absolutely straight with you, whatever quantity I know I've got, I'm probably going to sell out of today. In absolute reality check of how quick the quantity sold out last time, and yesterday for the relaunch of the Viking knit kit, that sold out as well. I mean, it just disappeared. I'm going to say again, can I tell you now, I've got a queue of 50 people now on the lines. I'm really sorry, but you're probably going to hear an engaged tone already. That's just, it's first come, first served, first come, first. I know we're going to get into trouble from the call center. Like, there's no point in messing around. What I'm promising you is that I do my research on pricing all the time. I do it for a reason, because I want to sit here with honesty and integrity. One of the biggest things that and I say this all the time, but it is really true. I've lived my life, I really have lived my life by the simple principle to treat people as you want to be treated yourself. So when I sit here with all honesty and integrity saying, I know this is a great deal, I know this is a great deal. And if you want it, you've got it. You've got it. I've got queues that are serious now. Let's do it. Let's just bring in the price, Kelly. We don't want to mess anyone around. Your price tag for your Kumihimo, your braiding for beginners is... That's actually lower than I thought we did. Is that the launch price? I thought it was more than that. I honestly thought it was more than that. Honestly thought it was more than that. $16.95. $16.95 for your Beadsmith Kumihimo starter kit. What a deal. What a deal for all of those you who are on the phone lines right now. We're processing your call as fast as we can, I promise you, but you will be in a queue. If you're hitting engaged tones, if you are hitting engaged terms, then you need to be patient with us and we'll process your call. As long as you hear the hello and welcome to Jewellery Maker, then you know you're on the queue. Okay, if you press button 1, you're then in the queue. If you hear the beep, beep, beep of an engaged tone, then you need to dial again and keep on trying until you hear us. So the Kumihimo braiding, like, it's probably, you know what I'm thinking? It's probably easier for me to lift this up, stand next to Debbie and us talk it through together. Would that be all right, guys? Yeah? I'm only thinking because I can show you everything, but actually in principle, we may as well show you what you're getting and then show you the results at the same time. Makes sense, doesn't it? So let's do that now. Do you know what I used to be able to do?
What's that? Oh, do it.
As a waitress.
Go underneath.
Hang on, hang on.
Why do it when we concentrate, we stick our tongue out?
I don't know. Oh, no, I can do it on air.
Oh!
I really wanted to do that because it's New Year and everything like that. I really wanted to do it, but I just thought it's too dangerous. It's too dangerous. Well, not dangerous, obviously. It's not life-threatening or anything, but I just mean. Right then.
Very good.
Like that. Yeah, Jack. Okay, take it. Okay. Now take it under. Keep your arm flat, Jack. And then
Flat, Jack.
Oh!
Well done.
See? Oh, Jack, you're learning so much today, Jack, isn't it? Gemstones, how to twist plates. What more could you ask for in life? 2013 is looking good. Right. Cues on the lines, serious cues on the lines. So, what is Kumihimo? It's basically a braiding technique, isn't it?
It is. It is.
It's outlandishly diverse.
Yeah, I mean, you said that I knew a lot about it. I've only been doing this since we went to the NEC.
Ah, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I have been braiding for a long time, but I didn't know Kumihimo kit until we went to the NEC and used this card, because I've been doing just a piece of cardboard at home for ages, but not actually bought the actual Kumihimo thing, which makes it so much easier. So it was Hannah Osborne and her sister, Lucy, obviously,
Lucy who launched it.
Exactly, yes, who knows more about it. But it is addictive and it's very, very therapeutic. And you almost lose yourself, you really do.
Amazing.
I know.
I find it like Because I quite like pristine things. You know, like I like finished things.
Yeah.
I'm not an asymmetric kind of girl.
No.
I'm very. This works for me.
I know. I mean, the one on the tall bust there.
Yeah, this
that
one.
is the colours that you get in this kit.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, you don't have to use all those colours together. You can just do a black twist if you want to, or just a grey twist.
And the actual necklace that you're looking at, that has been made from this. So that's you getting all of that. So you can and with this kit, you will be able to make this incredible necklace. Obviously, the pendant comes separately. You can buy those on the web with us. But you do get the toggle clasp as well. So you get that backing as well. So you get the finishing. Okay, so you get all of this as part of the starter
Can you
kit.
pass me the black and grey ones?
Just twist that round. Look at that.
The black and grey.
This one.
Now, these two are mine. These are what I made, okay, before I knew you were going to do it on air. But you can see that you've got enough there, either to make a necklace of that length, or a standard 18-inch necklace, and a bracelet. Obviously, the ends are mine, because you only get one in the kit, but they're so readily available on the website.
Yeah, because we've got loads on the website. So.
Yeah, you can see how much you can make. You can either make a long necklace, or there is more than enough braid to make a matching bracelet and a necklace.
That's so pretty. I love it. I was thinking even little anklets. You know, just a little cute anklet. You know, just a little bit.
Yeah. Or I've bought this now. I've got addicted to it and made big holed polymer clay beads and put big tubes around, you know, and threaded it through.
Hang on.
And that pendant bail we did have on the web for ages and ages. I don't know if it's still there, but that's beautiful. I've got a few of those at home.
That's lush.
And for those that cannot wear metal, okay, you have to be careful of the clasp at the back, but you could do a different sort of clasp. You could do it, perhaps tie the ends into like a button and then make a loop. So for those who cannot wear metal, you've got something else that you could wear.
I've just got to tell you how comfortable it is as well.
It is comfortable, actually.
Right, so let me just tell you what you're buying. So I know that I've given you the whys and wherefores, and I will tell you now, we are now down to limited stock.
I'm not surprised. It's a very comprehensive kit. For someone who's never done this before, it's very easy to understand, actually.
And that's the interesting thing.
Really
now, just with instructions, okay? Now, you're going to get the Kumihimo disc. Now, this disc is basically, it almost is where the tradition came from, because it was actually like fishing tradition at first. Then the weaving of the knots and the weaving of the ropes.
The ropes, that's right.
And it came, and this is almost the tradition of it is then grown from.
There used to be the big seats you sit on stools with holes in the middle, and they used to just plait the ropes through the holes.
And they used to, a massive wooden disc like that, but then with a pole down the centre, so when they were sat they could twist it, and it was almost like on a wheel. So they would wrap the rope,
and sometimes they'd have them on the boats to do it.
Twist it, that's it.
Amazing.
Really interesting, isn't it? So that's the Kumihimo disc. Then you've got the Kumihimo in the actual cord, so you get all of this cord as part of the pack that you've just bought for $16.95. Nice, because I think that's quite unisex.
I do, and you don't have to use all the colours together. Obviously, you can buy extra of the black or an extra of the silver and just make the single colour. You get the gel, because that's now obviously when you finish off your cord, you then obviously just put a little bit of glue into the centres of the cord ends, and then my goodness, is that strong glue as well?
Yes, Lucy said that.
Very strong glue. You be careful. Yes, yes. Stick your fingers together. It's very strong glue.
I've done that before.
I have as well.
Yeah. You get a lovely little bag, which I think's rather nice, because it means that when you are out and about, and I have heard it becomes to the point where, you know, even if you're sitting on a train or on a bus, and you just want to, you know, while away the hours, that little bag can go everywhere with you, and you're up and running straight away.
It stops all the cords getting all.
Finally, you get the spools.
You do.
When you start to watch the technique itself, you'll see why these spools are very, very clever. Now, all you need to do is know that you wrap the cord around and close them in.
That's right.
And then they look like this. Now, we'll do a demonstration. That you can start to get that. I can tell you now, I'm now into double figures. We started with a very, very serious quantity, and now I'm down to double figures. That tells me that this will be a sellout. £16.95 is now into limited stock. We will keep you up to date if we do sell out. If I hear any information like that, I will let you know. But we will give you a little bit of a background, a bit of a basic of how to do it.
I think my disc is slightly smaller, but it's exactly the same. It's the same numbers all the way around, and the same instruction sheet that comes with it that shows all the basic techniques.
That's it.
The basic techniques.
Shows you how to get started, how to finish it off.
Yeah.
Shows you different types of braiding techniques.
It takes you 2 or 3 different braids and how much cord you need for each particular design as well.
Perfect.
Okay,
Perfect.
so that's really, really
and that
good
comes
instruction sheet.
as part of the pack.
It does, right. To do a basic braid, which is what I did here with the black and silver, you need 8 lengths of braid of about 50 centimetres per length.
Okay.
And you'll have more than enough of that in the kit.
Okay.
And I've wrapped these cords around 8 spools. So when they hang, they actually hang straight. They don't cross over with each other and start to tangle up. They do keep nice and neat and tidy. Now you can see from here, it goes from number 1 to 32.
Yeah.
Now some people go from south to north. That's how it tells you to start, but I find that really confusing. I'd rather start at number 1.
Yeah, I'm number
So you take the first number 1 and you move it down to the next available slot, which is number sort of 14 if working that way round. Then you take the one on the left, that's obviously the odd one out now, and put it next to the next blue one. Turn it round, so now you've got the other half of the disc. You take the right hand cord and put it to the right of the bottom. You take the left hand cord and you put it to the left and turn.
Yeah.
Okay, and you keep going round and round and round. Now you may think to yourself, well, what happens if the phone goes and I put it down and I don't know where I am?
Yeah.
You can always see the last cord pulling around. The last cord you can always see here.
Yeah.
Not this one, you can see it actually going around those 2 cords. So I know that's my last cord, so then I have to turn it around and start again. Okay, so it's top right.
Top right.
To bottom right.
To bottom right.
Bottom left to top left.
Bottom.
Some people say north south, but I just find it's easier to go top and bottom. And you keep turning the colours, and you can see that none of those are tangled underneath. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, those are brilliant.
And normally they would be. You can see they just hang down. If they were just normal, oh gosh.
Imagine if they weren't on the spools. Oh, you'd just give up, wouldn't you?
They'd just be awful, wouldn't they? So you keep going, keep going, keep going.
And that.
And I'll be with you in an hour. So just carry on.
And in terms of once you continue, and look at that. I mean, you've really got into the flow of it.
Yeah.
You know, like you just start to get almost.
Absolutely, you can get lots of different size discs and different shapes, and you can do this with wire as well, obviously. To do a braided wire if you wanted to.
Braided wire would be interesting now, wouldn't it? Perhaps that's for another day.
Yeah.
Well, we've got the starter kit, and now I know that there is. Do you want to know how many I've got left? 20.
Wow.
Okay, be specific. I've got 22.
Really?
No, I don't. I've got 20. That's 2 people who just bought £16.95.
Do you want to see what
got
this
to check your baskets out.
If I take some of this off,
Yeah.
you can always put it back on if you wanted to. And that colour has started already. See the end of the braid? There's only a tiny bit done. You can see it's starting to go.
Oh, I so like this. I love it.
It's quite easy to do. It's quite quick to do.
So beautiful. It's the result. It's the result. I'm so
And this is the
rewarded by
basic. This is the basic weave. I mean, you can do so many different designs. You really can, and also you can thread beads onto these. And then as you're going, you get a beaded cord. So I've done one of these with the beads at the front necklace and then the spiky beads
And this
at the
is
front.
since the NEC
Yeah,
only?
I've just got
You must have really got into it then.
No, just having a play, really. Because the problem, as you know, I've got narcolepsy, so I fall asleep like that, mid-sentence. So I have to have something to keep me awake when I'm watching TV, because sitting watching TV, I would just go. So I can do this with my hands quite easily, but still watch a TV. So things like this and chainmail, that's why I like repetitive things, because I can sit there and keep my mind going, but I don't have to think about it. So I love this.
£16.95. We are now down to single quantity figures. Congratulations, that's all I can say. It's been a pleasure to be able to know that I can relaunch this with Debbie. And of course, from our perspective, if it sells out, well, of course, we'll get more back in as fast as we possibly can.
I want to see him on the Wall of Fame as well.
I know, that's what I was about to say. For those of you who have already, is it? Okay, technically sold out, but those people who have put in back, what do you need to do? Check it out. We are technically sold out.
Well done, Tom.
Tom!
That was very good.
Did you see Tom's action there? I can't even ask him to do it again because that was some serious energy. Will you do it again, Tom? Watch this, ready? What do you have to do, Tom? That's it. You need to dance like some kind of ape. Or check it out. $16.95 looks like it has technically sold out, but that's for those people who have put in their basket. You need to check out, because if you don't, then I'm really sorry, you'll miss out. That's as simple as it is. Don't want you to miss out on that one. That's brilliant, isn't it?
It is.
Talking of brilliant.
Ooh.
Would you weave that into there?
No.
What would you do? Why wouldn't you?
Because I would want to put silver with it. I would weave wire. Like the Viking weave.
The Viking weave with that.
With that. Now that woven into silver or rose gold wire or gold, that would look stunning.
Oh my goodness me.
Nothing against, I love cords, but I think that's too thick compared to that. Do you know what I mean? It's too dominant. That needs to, no, definitely wire. Lovely. Lovely.
I have got a deal for you. This is your New Year's Day special. If you haven't already seen New Year's Day specials, if you haven't already realised that than £10 is not. If you haven't already seen Rainbow Moonstone Emerald going less than a £5, then how can I now say this is actually the New Year's Day deal?
Guy.
New Year's Day deal. So, in principle of what we're about to give you, we are giving you a double strand of distinction. A normal strand of distinction sits around about this length. We are essentially giving you double that.
Beautiful.
Double that. Now that doesn't half the quality, same majestic, exquisite quality, and yet it is your New Year's Day. 30 already gone. 30 already gone. Okay, they are flying out the door. Can I tell you why? Because the price that we have set this at is going to be honoured until 9 o'clock tomorrow. So that is 9 o'clock Wednesday. Is it Tuesday today? Wednesday morning. Or until stocks last. I probably have to say not stocks last because I think it's going to sell out. But 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, if there is one strand left, you will not get it at the price you're about to see it. You will never see this price again. I'm saying that so specifically. This can only be classified as a New Year's Day deal. Why? Because it's a double strand of distinction for £11.95.
Oh my goodness me. Oh, that's lovely. I'd probably do what Linda did with the earrings, you know, put them down a post of earrings and then put this. Oh, very nice.
I will tell you now, if this comes back, no, it's not going to come back. It's going to sell out. It's, you know, we've got quantity to go, but I tell you what, I think this is going to be a sellout at £11.95. If you ever are going to buy this gemstone, you've got to know you buy it today within the deal. There is not a better time to buy this gem type. I absolutely assure you, when we put this to air at this price tag, there is only one thing we can classify as, and that is your New Year's Day deal. This will be from 9 o'clock Wednesday morning nowhere near £11.95. Not even sneezing at £11.95. It is time to buy. The only way I can say this is that half the stock is now allocated at £11.95. Half the stock is already gone, and half the stock, I literally am going to say to you within about 2 minutes, half the stock is gone. So give that another couple of minutes, and then we've got the repeats. I think this is going to be, quite simply, a one-off deal. One time on air, last time on air. And at £11.95,
I know.
and a 30-day money-back guarantee.
I know. I mean, if you put some little silver beads in between those, you've got a necklace length, haven't you, really?
Oh, well, I would say 2 bracelets.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, if you're going to be frugal with it,
Yeah.
and you want to make an appetite
beautiful.
bracelet for yourself,
It's lovely.
set.
There've been some lovely ones on today, haven't there, really?
Haven't there? That's why I'm just questioning the
special.
fact that Linda just happened to be ill.
But you're at home on the phone.
I bet she is. I bet she is. Even with the pooliness, I bet she is on the phone. 11:09. Is Sheila back in the country yet? I bet
don't
Sheila's
know.
definitely on the phone. I think
Probably.
Sheila's still out in Switzerland. So yeah, if she was, actually, she's probably in Switzerland on the phone.
Probably is, actually.
£11.95 is all you pay. 0800 644 655. 30-day money-back guarantee. For those of you who are wondering who Linda and Sheila is, Linda and Sheila are our in-house designers. They are the part of the original team of Jewellery Maker when we first set up the channel. Actually part of the family, because we are a family-run business. And the Genuine Gemstone company is run by Steve and Sarah, husband and wife team. Sheila is Sarah's mum, and Linda is Sheila's cousin, so it's all family. It's all about stick it in the family, stick it in the family, stick it in the family, stick it in the family album. Anybody who doesn't know that song has obviously gone, what the heck Sheila's done. £11.95 is all you pay. Your sky blue appetite, basically a double strand of distinction for £11.95. Double strand should be double the price. I suggest we pretty much halved that price, really.
I think you have, actually, yes.
You know, instead of doubling the price, we've halved it. Somewhere along the lines, the maths has gone awry. Probably something to do with me, because I'm rubbish at maths. £11.95, double strand of distinction, plus, oh, are we really? Okay, we are going to tell you now, you're going to have to be very quick on that one if you want it. Congratulations, stock is disappearing. Right then, I've got another kit to fit in before the end of the show. When I say I, you as well. Okay, come on then, let's go, go, go. We have got a serious deal to still do for you. Hop. What can we do with a drunken sailor? We've still got the fluorite to do. I've still got that gorgeous... Oh, and the fire gate. Okay, just take a look at that fluorite. You can't help but love that. Would you do me a favour, Debbie, and pass me that gorgeous apatite?
Of course I will.
Just because when I've got that fluorite...
Oh yes, it's beautiful.
Can I just quote my director, Claire? Few words are required. She went, nice. And I put those down. Nice. She definitely approved. Do you approve, Claire? Nice. And that's lovely. That's nice. Right then, we have got some more New Year's deals to fit in, including those puffy hearts. We have also got, oh, now there's a kit and a half. Wow. Now that's interesting, because look at those combinations. You've got your rhodochrosite, your jasper and your amethyst coming together within this combination. Absolutely stunning range of gemstones. Now I saw yesterday on our wall of fame, and I don't know whether we got a chance to read it, but I saw one of our viewers working with these, and I was fascinated, because you know when you see a strand like that, and I guess from my perspective, I look at this and go, okay, I kind of get the permutations, I kind of get what you could do, but actually this is a strand that really can give you so many different dynamics, because you've got 2 different shapes, and yet they can either work together or totally separately. That's what I like about this. It feels like in some ways you're getting more for your money by getting two shapes in one strand. You're getting more potential of dynamic gemstones. You've got here a combination of shapes. So you've got, let me just make sure that I give you the exacts, 14 by 5 and 14 by 9 millimeters. So they are rondelles and barrels. It's a beautiful combination, beautiful range of colours. And the real strength of colour to this design, isn't there, in gemstone pattern? You know, there's darker, richer, really, what kind of green would you classify that as? Sage green? Would you call sage green? Khaki green? Would you call it khaki green? Oregano. Oregano. Oh, like it, Jack. Oh, Jack's giving it an oregano twist. Like it. You've then got this lovely fusion of soft, delicate lavenders, breathtaking amethyst, center drilled nuggets, 10.8 millimeter, and as you can see here, you've got that real soft tone, but not soft to be insipid, you know, still enough strength of color to be powerful, but with that sense of femininity, that real sense of soft, gentle strength. Almost juxtaposition there, but you see what I mean. There is that composite of colour combination, and then add to it again, yes, we're adding to it your rhodochrosite, your nuggets, 6 by 4, 11 by 5, just adding another flourish, those salmon pinks, to deliver so many different ranges of colour tones and textures. Now you have got here not just these 3 strands, but you're also getting 100 pieces of your silver plated copper findings, 100 of those findings, including chain and eye pins, head pins, crimp beads, you name it, you get it all together. Plus you're getting your monofilament, your elastic, and your beading thread. Presentation gift bags as well. This multi-talented jewelry kit is a big hit for a lot of our people who adore working with textures, tones, and shades of colours. Really exciting combinations and shapes as well, isn't it? All of this multi-talented. Tell you what, how about this price tag? Straight down to I'd have probably warned you if I knew it was going to go to that price. I'd have probably warned you and said, do you know that we have got over 1,000 carats of gemstones for $17.95. 17, the whole kit. Because that's not just the gemstones at $17.95, but you're also getting a feature of 100. That's 100 pieces of sterling, of silver-plated findings, a metre of chain, crimp beads, toggle clasp. I mean, just the use of that toggle clasp. I mean, just the toggle clasp to add that sense of quality to your jewellery. That's going to add a real prestige. Maybe use it even as a charm, you know, to a bracelet. $17.95, absolutely beautiful combination. And the jewellery that has been made up is very interesting, actually, because the jewellery that's been made up is, it really is that mix that you don't know what you're going to get next, because those colour combinations are so interesting. It feels like it's quite a bold statement of look, isn't it?
It is really, yes. Yeah, I mean, Linda very kindly had made one of the necklaces up and then felt so poorly. She couldn't do any more.
Bless her.
Poor thing. So I came in this morning, as you know, and sort of added bits and pieces
and
to
this is fantastic.
That's what I did this morning.
I love that.
Just something different.
Isn't it? That's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Using the chain, using the head pins.
Yep.
Using the spacer beads.
Yep.
And putting them all together.
Yep.
How?
Well, shall I show you?
Yes.
That's a good idea.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that's 5 pieces of jewellery, but I would essentially say that's 5 pieces of jewellery that actually could have been made into at least 6 or 7 if you were trying to be frugal and more, you know,
absolutely
money orientated rather than gem heavy orientated.
Yep, you're right.
And for me, when you look at that kind of combination, even 5 pieces of jewellery, 5, 10, 50. So that's now, well, £3.25, something like that. £3.25 for each piece of jewellery that you're looking at there. £3.25.
I know, ridiculous, isn't it? Really?
Ish. Might be a little bit wrong there.
Very, very silly.
£3, 5, 10, 15. I'll let somebody else work it out while you get on with the jewellery.
Yes, shall we?
£3 what? £3.59. I was close.
Well done.
Not bad.
That's
really
all right.
good for me. I was in the right. At least I was in the right kind of poundage. Right.
Right. Now I have cut here 3 little lengths of chain.
Yes.
And I've cut them with an odd number of links because you need to put a pin up either side and then one up through the middle.
Yes.
Okay. So I've started off with 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 at the bottom, and I've taken a little head pin and put a bead on, and I've gone through the end piece of chain, end piece of chain, bead, end piece of chain, or end link of chain. Try and find the holes. That's it. Right, another bead, and one more bead on the end of there. If I can find the hole, there we go. So there you've got 4 beads with all the chains in between, okay? Then I take round nose pliers and make a loop. So there's the first one.
Oh yeah.
So there's the first
like
one
that?
there, just like that. Then I take the second one and I put a bead on, and I go up the centre. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, because there's 7 on here, okay? And one more bead, and I've put 9 on the next one. Whoops. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up that one, and put another bead on. And this one has 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and one more bead. And do the same. Now this pin, I haven't got enough there. So if I take that off, I'm going to look for a flatter
That's because you
bead.
need to just find an alternative, because these are genuine gemstones. You just need to.
That's right. They're all different sizes. I had to do that with this earlier. So, and then make another loop. Okay.
Yeah.
Quickly put the last one on. So that's 1, and a link. 2. Whoops. I'm trying to do it quickly. 1 and a link. 2. Find the end of the chain. There we go.
And just link it in.
And just link it in with the end chain.
You know,
And
when
the
you're coming
last
up with these
one.
ideas,
Yeah.
is it just like a case of playing around with the lengths and things, or is it like
Yeah.
you have got an idea of what you want to achieve?
No, it's usually I just start to play around with chain. I actually saw something similar to this in a magazine a while ago, and you sort of store ideas, you know?
Yeah.
That's too long. I must quickly just grab one more. Sorry about this. Need a flatter one. Need a flatter one.
And that's the thing, you've got so many on that strand.
Exactly.
But actually, you've got plenty
You've got
to
a good
choose
selection
from.
here,
Yeah.
haven't you? So there's one there. I think that's it. Just about enough to do the loop. Okay. Right, now it's really, really quick.
Look
So
at
put
that.
those
yeah.
there. There is the bottom of the pendant. Take a piece of beading thread through the loop, and I think I've put 1 silver bead. Whoops. Sorry, 1 silver bead. A couple of the rondelles. And another silver bead.
Yeah.
You get the idea. And you go through the next loop that you've made on the top, and then you repeat. Silver bead, 2 rondelles, a silver bead, shake it to make sure it goes down, there you go, and there you go.
Look at that.
That's the pendant.
That's
Okay.
brilliant. That is brilliant.
Easy, and you
And that's a
can.
really lovely style for a pendant, isn't it?
It is, and you can do this quite wide. Actually, you can do it quite long and wide, and just longer pieces of chain. Yeah.
And then literally you just can start to bulk up the necklace
That's
from
right.
there.
I've actually put 2 rondelles, but just note on the necklace there I've put 3. But you can put as many as you want really, because there's different gaps, but there you go.
That looks
Okay.
so pretty. So pretty.
All right.
Yes.
Good.
I'm sorry I was moving while you were, but it was only because I wanted to just try and get through. I just looked at the clock and we know what we've got to fit in, and we wanted to just read out a couple more of our finalists. Can I give that to you, Debbie? I'll read one out, and then
you
do
carry
that
on.
one.
Will do.
So I have got let's have a look. Caroline Thomas. You're one of our finalists, Caroline. She says, I used to be a care staff manager, and as part of my job, I visited our clients and covered when carers were off sick. I went to see a lady who used to be an artist, but due to rheumatoid arthritis, had taken its toll and she no longer continued with her art. It transpired, however, that she had subsequently taken up jewellery making, and with the assistance of her son, she had a stall at the local farmers market once a month. I had finished my shift and stayed with her chatting and looked at her jewellery for a further hour. I was captivated, and I vaguely remembered seeing the Jewellery Maker channel. Following my epiphany with the lovely client, it didn't take me long to flick through the shopping channels and find Jewellery Maker again. Well, I was little prepared for what followed from there. I love beading, but I have to say that polymer clay has me hooked, and mixing the gemstones I have discovered, I can make even more original, unique jewellery. My husband has bought me the jewellery enamel kit, but I still love the clay. I've submitted loads of entries onto the Wall of Fame because I love to hear the comments. I text quite often because it's like texting my mates, and everyone is made to feel part of what's going on. I can quite sincerely say that Jewellery Maker has changed my life. I know it sounds like a cliche, but in my case it is very true. Thank you for nurturing my desire to create lovely jewellery. I have done a round the world trip, if not in person, in the strands of gems sourced and made available to me by Jewellery Maker. And that's Caroline Thomas. Caroline, you're one of our finalists, so thank you very much. Who have you got?
I have got, let me have a look.
A cat.
Right, this is from Kat Ketley, and she says, I would have described myself as not having a creative bone in my body, but I'm continuing to surprise myself on a regular basis. I've been helping out at a youth club, and whilst we're doing crafts, I realised that I should gain some better skills in making jewellery, as the girls at the club enjoyed activities such as threading beads onto cord. And in March 2012, I discovered Jewellery Maker on TV. A few weeks ago, I bought tiaras and wire from JM and ran a craft workshop at our youth group, where both boys and girls had a go at wire twisting. The great success was one boy who had a flair for wire twisting. He presented his mum with the tiara after our session and ended up, with the proviso that she return it to him so he could wrap it up for a Christmas present. Oh, how lovely. No. I agreed to go and talk to a ladies group about making jewellery, and I'm hoping to inspire some more ladies to become jewellery makers, and will recommend they buy tools and jewels from JM. My day job as an administrator in a large 11 to 16 secondary school, whilst planning our activities week for 2013, I bravely suggested we run a jewellery making workshop for a week, and that I would organise and lead this, along with a colleague who I have now converted to being a JM fan. That's what we like. I cannot remember JM enough from the bubbly presenters and demonstrators. I would so love to come on more JM courses. Well, you would be more than welcome.
Exactly.
That's for sure, Kat. It's a lovely,
Ketley, thank you so much. I genuinely spent a long time reading through, and then, as I say, we had finalists, we've had a judging panel, it's all gone through. The award and the competition result will happen in about 20 minutes time, just before we close the show. So keep watching. I've still got a couple more to go through as well. Right then, shall we move on to another deal? Go on then. Shall we? Have you got one more there? Just so I know that all the finalists have had. Oh, you've got one more there. Can I take that one? Do you mind?
No,
and then at least I know I've got them all together. I'm keeping myself organised, which is a miracle. Right then. Hump. Hump. Happy New Year. Who would like some fluorite heart puffies? Yes, please. Yes. Hand up. Hand up. Who wants fluorite? Hands up. Yes. I think it's official. We are going to do a giveaway New Year offer on the fluorite. If you want it, if you had your hand risen, if you had another amazing deal is coming your way. Happy New Year. We wish you lots of love in the new year. See that? Lots of love, lots of. I know. Fluorite puffy hearts, 12mm, 200 carats. This genuinely, and I'm being totally honest with you, this was my favourite gem strand of the day. And I mean, that's for anybody who knows how much I love turquoise colours, I mean, but there's just something about these, I can't even tell you why I love them, I just love them. I think they are so, and if you got the appetite, if you did get the appetite, I mean, even if you got the amber, you know, to get those like kind of lemon tones, or I mean, I could just carry on picking up the gemstones, couldn't I? You know, this is what it's all about. You know, you making up the bundle that's right for you. This is already proving to be very, very popular. A deal of deals is about to be struck here on Jewellery Maker. If you see the number at the bottom screen, it is a free phone number. If you find yourself holding on the lines, what? Okay, can I tell you that a quarter of the stock's already... Half the stock has already gone. I haven't even told you the price and half the stock's gone. Okay, I better get down with that price tag. Let's get down with that price tag. 200 carats of fluorite, puffy hearts. 12, I'm so not cool enough to do that. Oh my goodness me. We can do this incredible... That's lower than I thought we were gonna go. That's lower than I thought we were gonna go. That is way low. That is way lower than I knew when you said less than £10. I mean, literally, Kelly said in my ear, less than £10. When she said less than £10, I'm going £9.95. £6.95. Oh my goodness. Queues again, mounting on those phone lines. Please be patient with us. We'll process your call as fast as we possibly can. £6.95. You don't get strands like this, of this quality, this caliber, this, of course, the craftsmanship as well. Each one of those hearts have been handcrafted, you know, carved to create that lovely, sumptuous, and they're so smooth as well. £6.95. Of course, 1 P&P for the whole day, so you can add as many times as you like. For £6.95, you're getting this incredible strand. But then, of course, that's on top of perhaps the Kumihimo that you've already bought. That's adding to your order, like you perhaps got the amber, or maybe you got the very first deal, the early bird of getting the emerald for less than £5. Whichever way, this is the time to buy. £6.95 and add to your order. £2.95. It's quite busy on the phone lines.
Slight understatement there.
That is a little bit of an understatement,
A little bit
Debbie.
of an understatement. It is.
Yeah, it's a bit of... when I say quite busy, I mean really busy. Just be patient. Free phone number. It really is going to be worth holding on those lines for me. £6.95, okay? £6.95. It's gonna go. I think that's fair to say. I think it's fair to say it might be sold out, that one. Eventually, we do still have people on the lines. We do still have stock available for those people on the lines, but I can say to you, there are a lot of people on the lines. £6.95, congratulations to you. Shall we just do a quick recap on that amber? Because I've had a couple of, I've had a couple of chances where I've been able to show the amber since, and then I don't know whether you've always, you know, I know everybody's busy, it's New Year's Day and there's lots of things going on. You might, are you having a party? I'm going to have a party at my Auntie Sandra's house. So when I finish here, I've got to go up to my Auntie Sandra's house, I'll have a bite to eat, and then I'm going to go and see my new niece. Honestly, I could burst into tears, I'm that excited. Honestly, my husband yesterday, you won't mind me telling you, he rang me. Obviously, at the end of the show, I then found out that you know, that my niece had arrived at the end of our New Year's Eve show at the awards, and I came off there shaking because I found out. And my husband rang, and crying, and he's like, "Vicki, I've cried more for my niece than I did even when we had R2." You know, we're so excited, we're so thrilled, so yes, very. Okay, I'll stop now. Amber. Amber is an incredible gemstone to work with. It's got sunshine qualities, absolutely beautiful, beautiful quality. I know there are people who have bought this who have put in their basket. If you have put it in your basket and not checked out, then you need to do so. I really would suggest you don't get to see the full capacity of this gemstone until you get it home. You'll feel the difference. You'll see the difference. Internally in this gemstone is quite simply Mother Nature. This gemstone is made from the likes of things like tree resin, and that's what I mean by an organic gemstone. It's one of the only organic gemstones that we have in our vault, and this is one of the only chances I've been able to bring it to you. £9.95. £9.95. Absolutely beautiful quality. Let's have a look at that close up again. Absolutely amazing warmth of colour. $9.90. Just that colour, you just literally could just sit and look, couldn't you? Just sit and warm your hands on the colours that you're getting here. $9.95. That's your recap offer. I've got to kind of fit in another couple of discs because I've shown you this. I showed you this alongside. Was it kit number 1? Was it kit number 1? No, it was bundle. It was a bundle, wasn't it? It was this safari bundle, and I put it alongside it, and that was the first hour. And I haven't even had a chance to put it, so I feel like I need to do that. Just take a look at that combination. Isn't that gorgeous? So the safari was that bundle there. I did show you that gorgeous fire agate. I don't know whether I'm going to get a chance to put that to, oh, can we? Okay. We need to go to the challenge now, though, do we? All right, then. I'm going to see what I can do on that one, see if we can get the time to do that. But I will say we're going to move over to our challenge now, and we'll do our best to fit that one in. Now, the challenge was a bit of a treat today, wasn't it? Because it was over 1,000 carats in 3 strands, and you had those absolutely... you have. Wow, you have been busy.
I haven't made a huge amount because of doing all the bits and pieces, but I've still got loads left.
I really like that.
Do you?
Really like that.
Well, I found some spacers. Like memory wire. Well, it is memory wire.
Oh, is it?
It is memory wire, but I found some spacers in the stash here. I have them. Those are on the website as well. Those spacers. They've got 2, 3, 4, 5, I think, holes. Yes, and I use them a lot actually for bracelets and cuffs. Yes, but I love that sort of look. Very simple, but
very simple, like almost minimalist, but impact minimalist.
Yeah, I like that very much.
$14.95. Now the combination. Jack, do you have those strands available? Do you have those strands from the challenge? Sophisticated shapes. So it's a combination. Oh, Jack, you're amazing today. Thank you. Right. 1, 2, 3. 3 strands. 3 strands that you're looking at here, and you're looking at a combination of the larger rice beads and those split quality colours. Absolutely magnificent. Beautiful. And the nice thing is probably when you've used them, you've probably found even more pattern and print that the more you look and work with them.
And in fact, I was inspired to do the coil at the front of that necklace right on the end because the stripes look like the coil. I've just coiled silver and black wire together.
That's lush. That's really lush.
Yeah, it looks nice, doesn't it? I like that.
Yeah, really lush. And then you've coiled just the black to make the main chain.
For the main chain, yes.
That's nice. Again, another strong contemporary feel about it. You know, you've really gone for that. I think maybe the strength of that is big, isn't it?
Yes,
you know,
it is.
Almost meaty feel about it.
It's lovely.
$14.95. Okay, I've got another few to read out, and I want to make sure. So the competition, for those of you who don't know what I'm doing, I set a competition, or we set a competition. It was called My Journey. It's basically you sharing your journey of 2012 with Jewellery Maker. I can honestly say it was an absolute privilege, you guys sharing with me, and our finalists in particular, sharing with our judging panel, and deciding who was the winner. I'm going to read out a couple of more, and then I will announce who was the winner. The winner will receive an amazing award, an amazing whatever the word is. Right, Emma Norgate says, after watching your whole show on the 5th of January 2012 and seeing the demonstrations, I decided to give a go and bought a kit and the basic beading DVD. I got straight to work, and my first test being earrings. The first step of twisting a sterling silver pin head to create a loop at the top of a gemstone so I could attach it to a shepherd hook was probably the scariest part of my whole jewellery making experience. I was so worried I would ruin it and never be able to do it properly, but I found it not as scary as it seemed and have gone on to buy many more kits, strands, findings, DVDs, threading materials to make a lot more jewellery. As I showed people what I'd been able to make, they started asking me to make them things, some of which I gave away for free and some of which I've sold. Most recently, I have had a couple of people ask if I would consider doing jewellery parties, so I'm looking into this possibility and maybe trying to sell my jewellery online and at markets next year. Thank you for getting me started into my new hobby. It has helped me relax and is making me a little extra money as well. And that's Emma Norgate. Emma, thank you to you. Who else do I need to read out so I know that I've gone through? I'm not there. Sorry. I'm not. Have I done Nikki in Belfast? Nikki in Belfast, did I do you? Oh no, I haven't. Okay, I work in child protection. As you can imagine, this is a very demanding job. It is mentally and emotionally exhausting, but also so rewarding when things go right. It's a job that can take everything that you have, and I was starting to need something that would enable me to switch off when I got home. I have never been creative or remotely crafty in any shape or form, but I have always loved jewellery since I was a child admiring my grandmother's charm bracelet. I don't know how or when I found Jewellery Maker, but I was one of those who watched for a long time before becoming a customer. Suddenly, in September last year, it clicked and I got it. So made my very first purchase from Jewellery Maker, and I've continued to build a pretty impressive stash since. I have lapped up the guest designers with their endless creativity and ideas. The presenters who are so knowledgeable about gemstones made watching the show fun and educational at the same time. I'm a strong believer in just because we have left school doesn't mean we should stop learning. I think I have come a long way in the short time I have been with you, and I'm looking forward to continuing to learn my new skills. The DVD and website have been a godsend, and that's Nikki in Belfast. Finally, my name is Nicola Danson. Nicola Danson, the winner. Yes, announcing competition winner, Nicola Danson. Let me read out. Nicola Danson, as voted by our esteemed judging panel, you are not just a finalist, but the winner of an amazing prize. Yes, you're going to get silver tier competition voucher. Means you've got to come in, you get to come to one of our courses, you choose out of the silver tier selection what you would like to come and join us and be part of, and hopefully we'll get you on air and we get to show it. Right, my name is Nicola Danson. I was forced to give up work in 2007 due to depression. My confidence hit rock bottom and I doubted my ability to be useful to anyone ever again. One day I was flicking TV channels to listen to while I was doing my housework, and I came across Jewellery Maker. After watching for a week or so, I ordered my first kit. Once the gemstones arrived, I was well and truly hooked. The gemstones are so lovely. I just needed to look at them and touch them, and they made me feel a bit better. Sometimes I was feeling down. I'll just sort my gems into sturdy plastic boxes, categorise the colours and gems, and I just feel so much more calm. One stretchy bracelet led to another and another. Then there was a deal. A deal on a 100-metre reel of wire. I ordered 0.8 mil, 0.4 mil, and I've never looked back. I love wire work in block. For a depressed person, it feels like having friends. Oh, she says she's watching TV, and when she watches, for a depressed person, it feels like having friends, but without needing to look at them looking after them as well as yourself. I started a Facebook group, and I have met some lovely people through that. I love seeing all their designs, and I started a monthly challenge, and it makes us think a bit more out of our comfort zones. By now, I have built up quite a supply of jewellery, so I started a Facebook page. But I didn't really want to show it to anyone. I did a craft fair, but I didn't take anything out of my storage box. What if nobody liked my things? That would mean they didn't like me, and I couldn't handle the rejection. Easier not to put myself out there. through the Facebook page and my Facebook group, I've discovered that there are Jewellery Maker meets in Bristol, and I decided I'd go along. I found it grounding and a lovely experience, so I decided to be brave and invite friends to my Facebook page and do a jewellery party. I was so pleased. I made £70, and a lady asked me to make things and send them so she can pick one out of my stock. I can't tell you how much my confidence has improved, all thanks to Jewellery Maker. I'm now looking at doing more jewellery parties, and I'm also looking at going back to work. I'm not so afraid to put myself out there. I'm not so afraid to try new things. I fancy having a go at resin. Why not, I say to Nicola. Next year, as well as going back to work, I'm doing more jewellery parties, and my goal is to come on Natalia's design course, and I think that's my next step. I can make jewellery. Now I'd love to be able to put my personality and stamp my ideas into designs. My ideas are worthy, and I'd like to be able to express them. All thanks to Jewellery Maker. That is Nicola Danson's experiences of her journey in 2012. Congratulations to Nicola. I'll be contacting you and making sure that you get your amazing voucher, and a big thank you to all of our entrants, and of course congratulations to our finalists. It is a privilege and a pleasure to have had your experiences shared with us, and all I can say is that in 2013 we want more experiences like that. We want more people, so if you want to be part of it, we'd love to introduce you to Jewellery Maker, and if you're watching for the first time, and hopefully extend your journey and make it something exciting if you've already joined us on Jewellery Maker before. It's been a great show, and I'm sure you'll agree with us. It's a great way to begin 2013. Don't forget, there's so much to look forward to this year with us. We really are in the mood to treat. We really are this year focused on giving you more and more dynamic techniques, extraordinary opportunities to treat yourself, not just to great looking jewellery, but genuine gemstones. So please, please, please do keep watching us. Don't forget, we've got the late show starting at 5 o'clock this evening, 5 till 9. And of course, just to remind you, if you are watching for the first time, don't forget we've got our new to Jewellery Maker starting in the new year as well, and that's starting at 8 o'clock every morning. We'll be joining you and leading you through the basic techniques, and hopefully you'll be part of our journey of 2013. We're wishing you a very, very happy new year. Thank you to everybody who's made 2012 great, but let's say 2013 even better.
Absolutely.
Debs, thanks for your time.
Pleasure.
Thank you to you. I'm wishing you all the very, very best. Take care.
Bye.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day from 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756 or FreeSat 807. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making!
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new Jewellery Maker hobby.
The early bird catches the worm. Don't miss out on your chance to grab our amazing early bird offers at 9 AM on weekday mornings. Catch them while you can. There are two easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or FreeSat, and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively,